All right, welcome guys. We have session 5.
Yep, it is session 5. I'm Elise Salib, and I'm here with Jacob. Yep, hello.
Jacob Duong.
From Adaptive Strength. He brought a team here yesterday.
Yep, it was a good day yesterday. Keen to see how the premier bracket finishes today. All right, here we go.
So it looks like the bar is loaded. The first lifter will be Nikita McBride. She is in the 84 kilo class, lifting for Paragon Strength, coached by Beck Chambers.
All right, bar is loaded for Nikita. Opening with 125 kilos. First lift of the session. Easy opener there.
So very cruisy, that's what you want to see in an opener. So the lifters have 3 lifts if you're unfamiliar to powerlifting. I know we've got our powerlifting super fans mostly watching this. So 3 lifts, you want to get at least 1 squat on the board, and you want it to be as cruisy as Nikita's opener. That is a good lift.
Next we have Caitlin with 147.5 kilos for compound strength.
So a little bit of background. Jack Hamilton, when he had his interview, he did say Caitlin had a bit of a rocky prep, but they are looking to qualify for nationals. So we'll see how Caitlin goes.
Very easy there. Three white lights right there.
Very easy. So Kristen Bennett, another lifter for Paragon, also coached by Beck Chambers. Kristen is in the 84 plus category. So Kristen Bennett is a fairly experienced lifter. This will be her 11th comp. So 160 on the bar.
Easy on right there. Nice.
That is 2 white lights. She did get 1 red light for depth, so we'll just see how Kristen goes. You only need 2 to get a good lift. So whereabouts is Paragon sitting at the moment in terms of placings?
In terms of placing, Paragon hasn't yet put up very much just because they haven't had all their lifters finish yet. But once they've solidified their deadlift total, it should be a little bit more clear then.
All right, 165 on the bar for Yamato O'Keefe out of Wide Boys. Bit of work.
Nice.
3 white lights. So one of the Wide Boys lifters actually bombed out this morning.
Oh.
So she bombed out for depth.
That's going to be hard for them to make any points back from that.
Yeah, so I wonder if they're going to remain in the Premier bracket. pretty steep competition, so they'd be fighting pretty hard to keep that title in the Premier bracket.
Yeah. Now they got Simon Lee. Just had to be held back for a second because his wrist wraps are not allowed to be done on the platform. They have to be done before stepping on.
I know that you got to do the wrist straps pretty early. Myself, I do it 2 lifters out. It takes me that long.
He's got plenty of time, 35 seconds on the clock.
Yep, you've got a minute. You can use the whole one if you need.
There we go, very easy unload.
180 kilos on the bar.
There we go, a little bit shifty, but look to the side. 3 white lights for Simon.
Yep, that's what you want. So Simon Lee is out of Crundle Crew. Do you know where they fare in the competition?
Crundle Crew, they have 383s in a single 383s in their team at the moment.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be hard for them to make any points considering it's such a deep weight class.
Yeah.
Next we have Stefan from Crundle Crew as well, opening out at 185. Very high lifter.
Love to see it. Hopefully some back slaps coming out soon. Attempts 2 and 3. Strong unrack there.
Ooh, a little bit sticky there. Looks like he lost his position in the hole just a little bit there.
Yep, I did see that.
3 white lights. Let's see how they go from here. Probably wouldn't take too big of a jump from here, just because it was a little bit shaky. Could have just been a bit smooth though.
Yeah, I agree. So Hans Calaton coming out next. 190 kilos on the bar. Also a Crundle Crew lifter. They really have taken over the 83s.
Does make it hard when you have quite a lot of 83s or people in a single weight class to gain points.
That's right. You're taking points off each other at that strategy, which, yeah, not sure how it's advantageous.
Very poppy there. There we go.
There's a lot left in the tank.
Very easy opener.
Next up we have Ethan, the same weight on the arm. Fire is loaded.
So it is Ethan's second time competing for Melbourne Uni. They've got a strong team coming in at the moment. So Ethan Orr, he competed at last year's team champs as well. So he's been representing them for a couple of years now. He's also the former vice president for the club.
Handled by Anthony Hill. There we go. Very consistent, very smooth there.
Yep. He's in good hands. Anthony Hill is well known in Australian powerlifting.
National champion of the 105 weight class. Next we have Vin Chen.
Yeah, by chat, Finn. So instead of filming, he is competing today.
Handled by Michael from ESS. Big favorite today.
Yeah.
Based off the current nominations, he's looking for a podium spot, possibly 3rd or 4th place.
Yeah.
Very strong lifter, been around for quite a long time.
215 kilos on the bar.
Very nice.
He's looking really strong today.
Yeah. 115, very easy. Can expect some quite big jumps from this guy.
Yeah.
From the top of my memory, his best squat is around 240.
I think we will see that today, if not more.
Next we have Kelvin Tran, a good friend of mine from Process.
So Process Powerlifting is looking to try and get in the top 3. I know that Kelvin Tran, he trains out of City Strength with Alex Hayes, also coached by Alex Hayes, is that correct?
Yes, correct. High-level lifter, has been at
Yeah.
nationals multiple times. Very experienced as a coach and an athlete.
235 kilos here.
Very easy for Kelvin.
He is on today.
That was the heaviest squat of the openers. Now we're back on to second attempts now.
Nikita McBride has gone up 10 kilos. So you'll see that women can take 10 kilo jumps pretty often for squats. When it gets to 12.5 or 15, that's getting a little bit heavy in terms of jumps, but it has been done before in the 84s or 84 plus classes. But she's looking good for it because she had a very smooth opener. Her best squat is 140, so if she gets this, she is just 5 kilos under her best and probably will be looking to PB.
There we go, very good. 5 kilos under her max, moving
That's
well.
right. Bit sticky through the middle, but she can grind a lift, as I've seen online.
Some lifters move slow from first to second, even third, but they keep adding weight.
What's that saying? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
Correct. Next we have Caitlin from Compound.
160 kilos on the bar for Caitlin.
Compound so far is predicted first place after this session today. We'll see how they go against Process and other clubs, but so far the favorite has been Compound. Very good lift there.
So that's actually 2.5 kilos over Caitlin's best, so that's already a PB.
Moving really well for 2.5 kilos over her best comp max.
Yeah. Interestingly, I do think Compound strategically put Sophie in the 63, so they moved her up to strategize better for themselves, and it seems to be working out.
It's working really well for them. Sophie Dobson, a very strong lifter.
And the bar is loaded. Let's go, Kristen.
Kristen Bennett, another Paragon lifter with 172.5 kilos on the bar. So her best squat is 175. Her last squat, the highest she did at her last comp, is 172.5.
Nice. A little bit slow there for a second attempt, but definitely could take a few more kilos.
See what the rest say. 3 white lights, looking good. Hopefully she can chip at her best, maybe get an equal PB, or she might go for chipping away at the PB and putting 177 on the bar.
Bar is loaded.
Bar is loaded for Yamato from Quandil Crew.
175 kilos on the bar. I do remember his opener was a little bit of work, but we'll see it. Some lifters just are a bit nervy at the first squat, and then they just get better as the day goes on. Yeah,
A little bit hard there, but consistent.
grinds through it.
3 white lights, 2 ready.
Spot loaders today, moving very well, very efficient.
Yeah, we've got a really quick turnaround here.
7, loading 190 kilos, 5 kilo jump from his opener.
Next we have Stefan. His opener was a little bit rocky. They decided to take a 5 kilo jump. We'll see how he goes with this one. Could have been a misgroove the last one, but we'll see how he goes.
Yes, I think that's a good strategic decision from Matt Crundle there.
Sometimes with these hype lifters, you can see them misgrooving a little bit more often than not. Sinks it. There we go, much better than his opener.
Yeah,
Probably got another 5 kilos in him, 7.5.
I would say so. Much more dialed in. you don't harness the height properly, it can take over.
Exactly.
I know, as a hype enjoyer myself. How about you?
Always.
Yep. It's part of the game. So Simon Lee with 192.5 kilos on the bar. Also a Condor Crew lifter.
Making sure his wraps are on before stepping on the platform this time. Still got 40 seconds on the clock now.
You have a minute, you may as well use it.
4 seconds.
Taking a 12.5 kilo jump from his opener, which was really good. So let's see how he plays.
So looking at his best, it's 195 kilos, so he's just 2.5 under that here.
A little bit shifty there. He looks to the side. Usually when people look to the side, they shift it to one side. Does look a little bit left heavy, but we'll see how he goes for the next one.
Yeah, I mean shifts do happen, but at some point, like when it gets harder, it can open up to just strength issues.
Exactly. Next we have another Condor Crew lifter. Hands.
His first attempt looked very strong.
Yeah, taking a 15 kilo jump makes a lot of sense for him.
Yeah, 205 kilos on the bar.
The 83s is a very deep weight class, so from first to last is going to be quite competitive.
This is an equal PB for him.
There we go. Very nice, very easy.
He'll definitely beat that today.
Next we have Ethan Orr, taking a 17.5 kilo jump from 190 to 207.5 for Melbourne Uni Lifting Club.
So this is 10 kilos under his best. I do wonder if he will try and equal that on his next attempt. We'll just see how this one moves.
Taking a 17 kilo jump from first to second probably does mean he's probably going to take another bit of a big jump again.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
We'll see how he goes. A little bit hard at the bottom there.
I thought it was pretty smooth. I agree.
Consistent out the hole, but the very bottom intended a little bit of a rock there. See how they play it. Some lifters, when it comes to getting close to their all-time best maximum weights, they tend to rock a little bit in the hole. Just a little lack of confidence sometimes. Could be in this week. Now we got Vinchan. The crowd is very hyped for him. 230.
15 kilo jump from the opener. His opener was very smooth. He seems to be a very controlled lifter.
Very well composed. Handled by Michael at ESS today.
5 kilos under his best.
Very strong there. That was a very good lift.
Yeah, I'd say he's
Three
got a
white
bit
lights.
more.
Kelvin Tran next. 255, which is, I believe, under his all-time best still. But he's coming in today after he told me he's coming in just to place first. Nothing more, nothing less. Just wants to have a good day for his team.
He's tracking well for it.
Very hype lifter, very poppy. Very experienced lifter. National level experience. See how he goes. Strong on rack. Very strong there by Kelvin.
Yeah, that was a great attempt.
Very good. 3 white lights.
Expecting to see something like a 7.5 kilo jump at the least. But to collect kilos, I would probably leave it there.
25 kilos. And the bar is loaded.
So Nikita
Alright, third
McBride,
attempt.
Let's go, guys.
2.5 kilos above her best ever in competition.
7.5 kilo jump. We'll see how she goes.
It'll be work, but she can grind. Oh, wow. She fights
Very
through
good
that.
lift. Very strong. 3 white lights.
I think Nikita is looking to go second. Is that correct? In the 84s? Get some points for
I
Paramount.
believe so. It's hard to say right now, just with squats alone, but after bench and dead, we'll definitely have a good idea and picture what the rest of the competition is going to look like for Premier.
170 kilos on the bar for Caitlin. Out of compound. So this is 12.5 kilos above Caitlin's best. It's huge.
Very strong lift there, Kaylin. Very consistent. Looks like 3 lights for now. Yeah, 3 lights right there.
We've got some great quality out of this flight. No depth issues.
Very consistent flight. Haven't had too many reds.
Solid attempts.
We tend to see with a lot of the lightweight lifters that they tend to have less options, so that's why they tend to miss more often. So heavyweights have more options, more white lights that way.
That's right, more weight jumps to work with. 175 kilos on the bar for Kristen Bennett.
Very big stroke.
So that is an equal PB to her best ever squat in competition.
Just not there today. Now we have Yamamoto from Wide Boys.
Bar is loaded.
Bar is loaded. He's taken a 7.5 kilo jump from his second attempt. Solid on rack there. Yeah,
Fighting.
fight through it. Just not there today.
What a solid effort though.
Next, we have Stefan from Crundell Crew taking a 5 kilo jump again. Last one was a little bit sticky, could have been a miss groove. See how he plays out from here.
195 kilos on the bar here.
I believe his best in training is roughly 105 to 205 to 210. See how he goes. Very hyped.
Sometimes in competition you do have to be that little bit more conservative.
Especially if people are making weight. It's very hyped.
Yeah.
It's ready for it. Goes deep. Comes out. Very strong there from Stefan.
Nails it. Almost looks like his best attempt there.
Looked better than his first attempt.
Yeah.
No wiggle, no bowling out in the hole. Very good. Three white lights.
Next up, we have Simon coming out 497.5 kilos for his third attempt. And the bar is loaded.
Next we have Simon, also from Condell Crew, coming in out with a plus 5 kilos from his second attempt.
So he's looking to chip his 195 kilos comp squat PB by 2.5 kilos, 197 kilos on the bar. I'd say he's good for it. It probably would be work, but third attempts are.
Can smooth the hole. Very good lift there.
Very good.
Easy PR for him. On the platform.
Hans next, also out of Crandall Crew, 212.5 kilos on the bar.
Back-to-back lifters.
He's looking really strong today.
Second attempt to move very easy. See how his third moves.
This will be a 10 kilo comp PB for
Huge
Hans.
PB for him. Gets low into it, pushes out hard. Very good there.
Great attempt selection. Ethan Orr coming up next with 215 kilos on the bar. That is just 2.5 kilos under his best. The key here is to collect kilos. I know Mel Beauty wants to remain in the premier bracket at the moment.
Not in uni right now, placed pretty high. Very solid on that. Gets nice and low. Pushes hard. That was a really easy third attempt right there.
Very easy.
One red, but still a good lift.
Yep, 2 white lights is a good lift.
Could have been that left side hit, possibly. Next we have Vinchat. 240 kilo squat for Elemental Strength Society. It's going to be real loud in here. Big favorite today.
10 kilo jump from his second. He's good for it though.
Very amped up. Gets a swell command. Gets low. That was good. Pushes hard. What a grind. Michael's happy. Aaron's happy. Great attempt for ESS. Putting them in a really good position. 3 white lights.
That's what you want to see. When you grind out a squat, you want it to be a continuous upward movement. Unquestionably a good lift that
Next
way.
we have Kelvin Tran, 265. He missed this at his last competition in Melbourne at Elemental Strength Society. Good to see him chip out.
So he's not just here to win, he's here for redemption.
Expect to see a lot of hype here. He's experienced over 10 competitions. This will be huge for Process. Kelvin is the favorite for the 83s today. Gets low, pushes out hard, pushes it, keeps grinding. That was great. That sticking point that he had, he missed that last time.
Oh wow, yeah, he maintained his position really well.
I was handling him at his last competition, and that exact sticking point is where he missed it. So it's good to see him fight for it.
Yeah. He wanted redemption and he got it.
Amazing. Now we're into the second flight.
So Will Rochier is that the 4th Crundle crew member. He's in the open 120.
Yep, under the 20 class. Very tall lifter. Never seen the rack height so high.
Yeah, I don't think I could spot that.
Gets low into it. Very solid. With these taller lifters, you tend to see them get pinned forwards just a little bit when squatting.
Yeah.
A little fold is required just to hit that standard depth.
Well, to go with the stereotype, that means they have a huge deadlift, right?
Exactly. Next we have Jason from ESS. He actually got sick 1 week out from competition. He was bedridden. He was telling me that last week, so we'll see how he plays out today, how the rest of his prep went.
That's always the worst timing.
He's always a very fun lifter to watch. Never takes things too serious, so it's good to see.
It's good to have that attitude. That way you can bounce back when things aren't going your way and get what you need to from the next attempt instead of dwelling on what didn't work.
Jason has been dealing with a lot of hip problems for a long time now, so his squat tends to be a little bit inconsistent, so we'll see how he goes with depth.
I just want to say he's got a very interesting soft suit on.
He's got some SpongeBob socks on as well.
I love to see creative fashion choices.
Very good depth. He always has a very interesting sticking point. It's at the very top.
Oh, okay.
So you might see it on his second and third attempt that he finds it really difficult to actually lock out his hips at the very top of the lift, which is a very strange.
Yeah, that's not very common at all.
You don't normally see that. Next we have Will, opening with 225. That was 3 weights for Jason. Will from Apex, another favorite, possibly top 5 today. Very nice and controlled, comes up, very good. Sometimes with these narrow squatters, when their stance is quite narrow, it does look a little bit suspicious on depth, but got 3 wides right there.
Yeah, we'll see as the attempts get harder. Sometimes people tend to cut depth as the attempts go up. The opposite can also occur where when there's more weight on the bar, you tend to sink it. Charles Sanders here, strong lifter from Uplift Performance.
Very consistent lifter and coach. Got a lot of experience on him.
He's very methodical when he's on the platform.
Yes, he was actually commentating, I believe, yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Very controlled, very pops out right there. Very good. 1 red, but 2 whites, so still a successful lift.
Yeah, we'll see how he goes with that. You do need 2 whites and that's it. Now Dean Chen, he has an impressive record in powerlifting, lots of comps under his belt. He's been to Oceanas a few times, he's been to bench Oceanas. He was a junior in 2014.
Very, very experienced athlete for uplifts.
So 227 kilos on the bar.
Very deep, very consistent. That was a good lift.
Very fast too.
Looking strong, 3 wide lines.
So Richard Chalik here, 237.5 kilos on the bar. Another under 93 lifter. He is a very strong lifter looking to podium today. He'll be integral to process winning.
We have a very tight weight class today for the 93s, all of them within a couple of kilograms, 10 to 15 kilograms of each other. So from first to fourth will be an interesting battle this year.
That was a snappy first attempt. We will see a solid increase on that, I'm sure.
Very good, Richard, from the process.
Corey Rowe next from Stronghold Ballarat. So he's in the battle as well. It'll be a head-to-head between Corey Rowe and Richard Chalik for the under 93s. Very strong lifter here, 247.5 kilos on the bar.
Very poppy right there.
He's got
Very
a lot
solid.
left. A lot left in the tank there. 3 white lights.
That's a talent for uplift performance, 120 plus weight class. Also another very tall lifter. Luckily we have some very tall referees. Sorry, spotters.
Yes, that's right. $247.5 kilos on the bar.
Very solid lift there.
That was a deep squat.
Only two 120 plus today. So it would be a guaranteed second place because we have Tony today, big squatter, national champion, going
Yeah.
to Worlds in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's right. I'm excited to see it.
Anything can happen as long as he doesn't bomb out. It's,
Yeah.
secured first place.
That's right. Toby Taylor here, 255 kilos on the bar. He is representing Stronghold Ballarat. So they are looking for him to podium, or at least place in top 2. Seems it looking good, very strong lift there. 3 white lights.
Very good lift from Toby.
Tyson Andrews in the 105 with 260 kilos on the bar.
Another Ballarat strong lifter.
He's been in team champs a couple of times for Stronghold Ballarat, last year and the year before, and he helped secure first place in 2025 for himself.
A lot of the heavyweight lifters for Ballarat are strong today. It's going to be a good advantage for them having it the last session of the day, last flight of the day as well.
That's
so they
right.
get to decide what happens after.
Yeah. That was a good one.
I have Charles from Process. Very fun lifter to watch. Might see him stick out his tongue a little bit.
Yeah. That's always fun. We love entertainment here.
Bit of a silly guy, so we'll see how he goes.
But strong as well. Has he competed at SBD Cup before, is that right?
Not SPD Cup, but he has competed at Nationals
Yeah.
a few times. Been powerlifting for quite a while. Very strong lifter. He's had the best prep of his life. Very easy squat.
Much left in the tank.
I believe either his last heavy session or the last block of his heavy session, he hit an all-time total PR. So it'll be good to see if he can replicate that, or if more, on the platform today.
Yeah, he got a yellow card from the front ref, so I am curious to see what it's about.
Could be a few things. Yellow is a little bit harder to tell what it is exactly.
That's right.
Now we have the spotters doing their work.
Tony Reinmuth here, very exciting. 360 kilos for his first attempt.
Huge opener.
Absolutely insane. His best is 420.5, although he's not going to be maxing out today because he's going to Worlds in 2 weeks. Competing at Worlds in 2 weeks. I'm sure he's going a lot sooner than that.
Just another SBD day for him.
Yeah, that's right. He is wearing the soft suit, the International Australia soft suit. We love to see it.
The spotters are sweating.
That's right. No pressure on the spotters.
No pressure at all. Should expect this to be very easy for him.
That's right.
Bounces out. Almost like nothing.
Is that a
The spotters are
warm-up?
laughing. And you got 3 wides right there. Very easy lift. Probably doesn't even need to take a second or a third.
Nah, I'm sure he'll be fine right there.
We'll see what he takes after this, if not anything.
So back around to the second attempts now for this flight. William Roche here will be starting this round of squats with 197.5 kilos on the bar. They're just getting the rack ready. Solid unrack, he's looking steady.
Very good lift. The 120 class today is a very, very competitive weight class. So the top 2 are actually, Charles is actually ahead by quite a lot based off his total.
Yeah.
But Toby is also opening quite heavy off his best ever total, even.
Yeah,
Almost 30 kilos right now based on full class total.
That's right, I've heard he's made a lot of improvement. The head coach for Stronghold Ballarat, his name is lost on me at the moment. He was saying that Toby's
Jacob.
total, Jacob as well, also another Jacob, has increased a lot since his comp. So whatever he's nominated on, we can forget about that and know that he's got a lot more left in the tank.
Exactly. Then we have Jason, another favorite for the 93 podium possibly.
225 kilos on the bar here. He is competing for Elemental Strength Society.
Taking a 10 kilo jump from his last attempt. Very good. Little sticky at the top, as I
do
said.
see it.
Very hard. I think him getting sick, and also this is his first time in the 93 weight class. He used to compete for APL, I believe, a 100, 110. So he has been cutting for quite a long time now. So they could have taken a big hit on his squat.
Yeah, you do notice that when lift is cut, it is the squat that seems to take a hit. Will Woodrow here, competing for Apex Powerlifting, 242 kilos on the bar for him. Very
For the
strong.
squat. We currently have 3 of the 93s booking the podium for the 3rd place They're only separated right now by 2.5 kilos for Jason, Will, and Charles coming up back to back.
Yeah, that is going to be a very head-to-head battle in deadlifts. So
Every point
very
matters.
close. Yeah.
So we'll see a really good battle happening soon. They need all these attempts to make sure they secure their placings.
Charles Sanders here, 242.5 kilos on the bar.
Very patient.
This is just 5 kilos under his best.
Very easy.
Very
easy for
easy.
Charles.
Had some solid improvements in training, it seems.
It's got to be 3 wides. Oh, surprisingly, 2 reds on depth for that one.
Yeah,
This-
usually when it takes a bit of a moment, you know that they're thinking.
Could possibly pull Charles a little bit behind. Might have to sacrifice a few kilos for 3rd place to make sure that depth is consistent.
That's right, because even if the weights don't go up, if you sink it a little bit more, it can make the lift that much harder.
Next we have Dean.
Dean Chen here, 242.5 kilos on the bar. So Dean's best ever in competition is 260, but in his last competition in November, he did 230. So it's a solid improvement since his most recent squat.
Which is really good considering he's been powerlifting for quite a long time to see improvement like that.
Exactly.
Very good lift. 3 wide lights.
He's got a bit of room there as well. 255 kilos next for Richard Pallett.
One of the favorites for the 93s. Looking at 2nd place, possibly 1st place. It's going to be a good fight for process for their placing in the podium.
Just 7.5 kilos under his best here. So he probably would be looking to PB if this moves well. Very good. It's a solid lift. He has room to PB, I would say.
Very
They
good lift.
need,
3 wide lights.
they need to collect kilos to maintain their place in the competition. And to keep a head-to-head battle with Corey Rowe, and there's one more in the 93s, isn't there?
The spotters are really trying hard to lift that rack up.
We have
262.5 kilos for Callum Maynard.
Very chill day for Callum. No direct competition for anyone really other than himself right now.
Yep, that's right.
As long as he has a good day. Nice. A little bit grindy there. Definitely has a few kilos in him still.
Yeah, I would say so. Very deep squatter. 3 wide lights.
As a tall person, you have to squat quite deep.
That's right.
And then Corey, the favorite for the 93s currently, taking a 17.5 kilo jump, 265.
So Corey Rowe is a very strong lifter. This will just be his 4th comp though. Very composed on the platform.
Very strong lifter.
265 kilos.
That was solid, very easy. He took a 17.5 kilo jump from his last attempt. Could possibly take
Yeah.
roughly the same amount, maybe a little bit less.
Could be 15. He's got a lot of room there.
But he also has a lot to lose if he misses his third attempt and Richie does make his.
Yes, that's right. And that's pivotal in deciding who takes out the 93s.
Only decided to get 10 kilo jump for that one, so
Yeah,
decided to secure those kilograms.
that's right.
Okay, Toby.
Collect kilos, be conservative, and that's how you win
Exactly.
make lifts. Toby Taylor here, 270 kilos on the bar.
Very solid.
Maintains his position there.
One blue light could be possible soft on the knees or the hips, or
Yeah.
possible downwards motion.
I
Couldn't
didn't see any
I didn't see any downwards
Yeah.
motion. Possibly more of the hip. Tyson Andrews. Another stronghold Ballarat lifter. They have the big boys today.
275 kilos on the bar. Fights through the middle, but he's still got a little bit of room.
Definitely one of the favorites today for the 105s.
Yep, Stronghold would be relying on his placing in order to try and make top three. I'm sure they would like to take out the competition, and they have a very solid chance of that.
They definitely have a solid chance of that top three. It will be interesting to see how they place come deadlifts. Then we have Charles. 285 kilo squat,
He had a very
22 kilo jump.
very strong first attempt there.
He did squat 300 recently, so I'm sure we'll see a big squat from him.
Absolutely.
Doesn't have too much pressure today, but anything can happen. Yeah, very deep, pushes out hard. I think he could definitely be good for that 300, possibly a little bit more today.
Yeah, it'll be great to see it. That was very easy.
Very easy lift. 3 white lights. Very simple. National experience lifter. It's always good to have that experience leading into competitions like this, learning how to handle the pressure.
Yeah, that's right.
Very consistent.
So
Spotters are sweating again.
that's right. His best ever in competition is 295 kilos for Charles. So I'm sure he's looking to smash that. Right now we've got Tony Reinmuth, 385 kilos.
385, 15 kilos under his best squat in competition.
I think his best is actually 420.
Oh, is it? Okay. So it should be very easy for him.
Very
His last
easy.
one looked very, very easy. A 25 kilo jump should be almost nothing.
It's hard to keep up because at some point his best was just around 400, 405, I think. Sporting the international soft suit for Australia.
Pops out very easy, a little shaky at the top, but when you have that much weight on your back, can't expect anything less. 3 white lights.
Seeing the bar bend with calibrated plates, it's very impressive. You don't get to see it very much.
I'm glad I didn't put my hand up the spot today.
Very
All right,
scary.
now we're on third attempts. We have William from Condell Crew, tall lifter. Seven and a half kilo jump from his second attempt. Was a little bit hard, but he can definitely fight through that. 7.5 is very appropriate for this. We'll see him sink this very deep.
That's right. He's chipping his last comp PB. So his last comp PB is 202.5 kilos. This is 205 kilos on the bar.
Very easy chip there. Very low pressure for him today. That's nice and deep. Very solid, very excited. Seems
Yep.
happy with that.
Got a bit of room there too. So his squats improved decently.
3 whites.
3 white lights.
Next we have Jason, only taking a 5 kilo jump. His second did seem a little bit hard at the top, and knowing his history with his hip makes a lot of sense for him to take a very small jump.
Yeah, especially in the context that you said he was sick in like a week out of his competition.
The SpongeBob socks will save him.
Oh, absolutely. If you have a good fit, it adds 5 kilos already to your squat.
Especially those SpongeBob socks. It's going to be a little bit hard for him, especially taking such a small jump. His best ever squat is 270, so it does show how much his hip has actually affected him in the last few months.
And you did mention a weight cut as well.
Yeah,
so we'll
with a
see.
weight cut as well. First time in the 93 class.
He is very locked in.
Looks deep enough. This is his sticking point. Oh! Fights through a lot better than his actual second.
A bit shaky, but continuous
Very well.
upward
Very
motion.
good. Very good. Well done, Jason.
He went 3 for 3 on squat. Good job. Dean Chen next with 250 kilos on the bar.
Only a 7.5 kilo jump, which isn't too big considering his first and second was decently bigger. So might not be feeling as great as it felt, or possibly just like smaller jumps. Very hype lifter. He's excited for it. He wants it. There you go. Very hype.
Let's go, Dean.
Gets into it. Pushes out hard. Fights for it. Looks happy. Very satisfied.
Perfect attempt selection.
Well, good squat. Dean is looking pretty high up there right now for the 105, so it'll be interesting to see where he places in that.
Yep, all the teams today are fighting to stay in that premier bracket. Will Woodrow here, 252.5 kilos on the bar. A 10 kilo increase from his second, and he had room for it. He's looking fired up.
He needs this squat to stay ahead of Charles.
Well, we know that Charles, he got called on depth for his last one.
Very shaky. Fights through it, locks out. Looks happy with that. Perfect attempt selection. 3 white lights for Will. Now we need to get Charles up. He needs this squat to stay in contention for the 93 podium.
You don't often see it, but Charles has gone up after being called on depth.
Yeah, he wants to stay in the fight. If they kept it reattempted it, they would have been too far behind. So
That's
deciding
right.
to take a 10 kilo jump.
It's all or nothing here. He has to sink it.
Exactly. If Uplift wants to stay in the race, they need this squat.
Yep, and then he will be equal with Will.
Charles is experienced. He'll know what to do here.
That's right.
The squats to stay in the race. Nice and deep. Yep. Fights through it. Perfect
see what
attempt.
the refs
That 10
say.
kilos is just enough. Let's see if he gets the white lights. 3 white lights. Amazing. Charles stays in the fight for the 93s in the podium spot.
The risk paid off. It's all high stakes here at Team Champs.
Charles is currently 2.5 kilos above Will. Let's see if he can maintain that for the rest of his bench and deads.
Richard Chalik, 10 kilo increase, 265 kilos on the bar.
Richard Chapman is currently forecasted 12.5 behind
squat is very good. Currently, Richard is only 12.5 kilos behind Corey.
Yeah, he has to collect the kilos here.
He needs all the kilos he can. He fights through it. It's hard. He pushes. He's happy. The tongue is out.
You almost see a positional loss through the middle, but he fights
2
back.
highlights, 1 yellow. Amazing selection. 0 kilos in the tank. He found out what RP10 was today.
Yeah. Good job, Alex Hayes.
That keeps Richard in a good spot. 12.5 kilos behind Corey if he gets his third attempt.
Yeah. And every kilo matters. 12.5 is literally just 1 attempt difference. It could be 1 deadlift miss. It could be a bench miss.
Had a little muck up in the back there. It's too high. Big man coming through.
Absolutely chaotic.
All the banners are falling over.
He's yelling. He's
He's
getting
excited.
the back slaps.
The whole back room is out watching. 272.
If you thought it was wild in there yesterday, today all the big boys are getting fired
He
up.
gets deep. He pushes out. He fights. He fights. He's getting there. Oh, unfortunately, just too much today.
What a good fight.
Amazing fight from him though.
Corey Rowe, 275 kilos on the bar here. He needs to get this squat to be in contention.
If he misses this squat, that only leaves him 2.5 kilos above Richard. 10 kilo jump from his second attempt. Looks composed.
A very controlled lifter. So you see on thirds, you either have the quiet control or the hype, the yelling and the slapping.
Guess it comes to individual preference.
That's right.
It looks deep. He pushes out. Good lift. He stays ahead, 12.5 kilos above Richard for the 93 first place. 3
Dare
whites
I
right
say,
there.
he had room.
He has a lot of room there. But just to stay in the race, that 10 kilos is all he really needs.
That's right. You want to make sure you get your attempts.
Exactly.
So that was a great move there by Stronghold. Tyson Andrews here. 280 kilos on the bar. He is shaking but controlled somehow still.
Fights through it. Very strong. Looks tired.
That looks like a sigh of relief with the tongue out there.
Hey, 3 white lights. Great lift. That keeps him ahead. Now all he needs to make is his openers and his come first place, as long as he stays ahead.
So Tyson Andrews, that was just 5 kilos under his best ever squat. Solid effort there.
Toby now, 280 kilos.
Toby Taylor, 20 kilos on his best squat.
Only taking a 5 kilo jump. His second did look a little bit hard.
So, yeah, it
But
did.
every kilo does matter.
I do think he's got it though. And if he gets this, that is a 20 kilo on PB. That is huge.
Big Grayson. Looks solid. He's happy.
Wow.
Very good lift. Very hyped up. Let's see what the ref's saying.
Oh yeah, he's jumping, he's yelling, he's got it. You want to
3
be
white lights.
happy with your third
Amazing.
lift.
He's excited. The whole back room's excited.
Charles Calfusi.
Charles now with 300, which I believe is 5 kilo PR for him, competition total.
That's right.
Yeah.
5 kilo comp PR, 300 kilos on the bar.
He only hit this a few weeks ago, so it'd be good to see that replicated on the platform.
Yeah,
Expect his tongue to come out for this.
I'd love to see it. I'd say he's good for it. His second attempt was extremely comfortable. 300 kilos, it's a pretty number.
Nice round, 300 on the platform.
Huge milestone here.
There we go. He's looking pretty stable. Gets low, pushes up hard, fights through it. He's happy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Smiles.
Very happy with that one.
What a good day.
Oh, one red from the front ref, yellow, but could have been anything.
I've seen a few of those. I do wonder what is being called. Like, I'm curious.
Yeah, could be a ray. Yellow is quite hard to tell exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's
Could be a-
basically anything except for depth and the downward movement and the soft knees, right?
Yes, exactly. So it's quite a large area to cover. But it doesn't matter. Got the two wides.
Exactly. That's
Now
all
we
you
have the
need.
spotter sweater.
The bar is bending. We are in over 400 kilo territory now. 405 kilos on the bar for Tony Reinman. Just another day in the gym for him.
He's got 5 spotters, so crazy lift right now. Each lifter doesn't even really lift that much.
Piping up the
Tony's high,
crowd.
he's ready. One of the biggest squatters in Australia, if not the world.
He has done 35 comps. So this is number 36.
Braces hard. Punches it, pushes out. Looks like an opener.
Easy work.
The human hydraulic press himself.
That is
Amazing.
huge.
That concludes our squats. We'll be back for bench press in 10 minutes. Okay, we're 1 minute away from first bench attempt. And this session we have the women's 84, 84 plus, the men's 83.
Yep, flight A will be taking us off. It's crazy to think that it's almost over. Team Champs 2026.
Until next year.
Yep, JP said it was like a big powerlifting festival, and I have to say it does feel like that.
It is probably the biggest event in Melbourne, other than we had nationals this year.
Yeah.
Having a team event like this is quite unique. You don't normally see this in powerlifting competitions.
Yeah, it makes people like stick with it as well. Like if you have a rough prep but you have a team, you're less likely to pull out.
Makes things a little bit more less individualized and
Yep.
more team-based, which is something unique in powerlifting.
50 kilos on the bar here for Nikita McBride. And a cruisy first attempt for bench. You'll find with the women's bench, it's a very breezy first attempt because the drop-off can be steep between each 2.5 kilo increase.
Yes. Nikita is looking quite close to coming top 3 for the 84 kilo weight class.
Yep, that was an easy first attempt, as you would like. 2 white lights, so she does get a yellow light from the front referee. It would be good to learn about what that is. So Kristen Bennett will be up next with 85 kilos on the bar. Also a Paragon lifter like Nikita. So Nikita's best bench is 75. So she started off with 50. So I don't think we'll be seeing that today.
Kristen is looking quite strong today. She definitely has the chance to podium. Currently, with only her squat and her first bench press and her first opener deadlift, she's looking at 417.5 kilos, which is not too far behind the third current placing.
Yep, very technical setup there. Her best ever bench is 90, so she'll be looking to hit that. Very controlled.
Very consistent.
And that is 2 white lights, so she gets a yellow card from the side. Most likely a yellow from the side would refer to butt lift, because the side refs will be seeing something like that, and yellow is for butt lift. It could be anything else as well. Yellow is just one of those vague reasons. Caitlin Cray with 90 kilos on the bar.
We have Caitlin. She's the favorite right now. She does seem like she is possibly going to be first place based off her openers.
Oh yeah, I would say so. She is miles ahead.
She's very far ahead of the other A4s at this point in time, as long as she makes all her openers.
Caitlin was put in the first round of swabs, and it was a very strategic move from Jack.
Very good play for Compound, securing 6 points for her first place, as long as she solidifies the total.
That is a tidy bench.
Very
3
clean.
white lights.
Compound is known for having their big benches, so
Yeah, I do wonder if there's something different in the water in Tasmania.
makes you think.
I would love to drink some of that to get my bench up.
Might have to take a trip there. Next, we have Simon from the Cornell crew.
102.5 kilos on the bar for Simon Lee.
Wrist wraps are on before he comes out.
We love to see it.
It's very good for some lifters that get handoffs to be very meticulous in how they word and how they ask for a handoff. Sometimes you're like a heavier, sometimes you're softer, so it's interesting to see how each lifter likes theirs.
And ideally, you want to communicate that from the opener. So even if you only need it in your heavier attempts, you want to communicate all your handoffs from the opener.
Nice.
Very easy bench. So an interesting fact about Simon, I do think this is his second only comp. 3 white lights there, very good. So he's doing really well at a high stakes comp like this.
Yeah, it's great. This is also Han's second ever competition as well, coming from Crondell Crew.
Yeah,
He's actually opening 5 kilos heavier than his best ever bench press
the
in competition.
progress. That is crazy. Whether it's
So-
beginner's games or a clinical program, he has progressed.
Looks very stable.
120 kilos.
Very good. Moved very well. 5
Yeah.
kilos, already secured a PB on the platform. 3 whites.
Very nice. We love to see it. 125 kilos on the bar for Yamato O'Keefe out of Wide Boys. 125 is one of those pretty looking bars.
His last competition he opened with 122.5, so he's opening 2.5 kilos over his best opener. So it would be interesting to see if he could hit a PR today on the platform.
Yeah, it would be very close. Hopefully he can chip away at that PR. Very easy there. I do think he'll be good for it. 3 white lights.
Next we have Stefan, who has been competing for quite a number of years now, so 3 years. He's also a Oceania powerlifter, so he competed at an international competition last year.
He's also very young.
Yes, sub-junior.
Yeah, that's extremely impressive.
So having that experience at such a young age is invaluable.
And I do think that it makes a difference with how like nerves get to you and how composed you can be on the platform. Like age makes a huge difference. So
Exactly. He's also opening only 5 kilos less than his best ever bench press, which he hit at Oceanias.
yeah, he'll be looking to get some kilos above that today, I'm sure.
I believe he has hit 140 in training.
Yeah, hopefully we see it. That
Very
was good.
easy 127.
Blowing kisses. He's
Oh.
obsessed with the bench.
2 yellow lights, which probably is a butt lift if it's both the side referees.
That's right, yes.
Didn't see anything else wrong, so most likely it would have been that butt lift.
Yeah, especially if it's called from both sides and not from the center, because you can't see that in the center.
Exactly.
132.5 kilos on the bar for Ethan Orr, lifting for Melbourne Uni Club, Melbourne Uni Lifting Club.
His best ever bench press is 142.5, so opening 10 kilos lighter than his best bench press.
Yep, he could equal that today.
The last time he actually competed was Team Champs last year, so he's had a year off from competing. Hopefully to see more on the platform today than that competition.
That is a very controlled bench.
Very good bench press right there. 3
Very
right.
low. So bench is the most technical lift of all 3. There's a lot to look out for. You have to wait for 3 calls, start, press, and then rack. You have to have the bar motionless on the chest and keep a lot of things in place, like feet, neck on the bench, bar on the bench.
Next we have Vinchat from ESS.
147 kilos on the bar for him. He had a great session squatting.
Yes, very good squat from him. Hit 240, which is actually a 5 kilo PR for him. Now on to bench press, opening at 147.5, only 7.5 kilos under his best bench press
It's very
in
impressive.
competition. Moved really well.
It's a very controlled descent that he's got.
watched him bench press 155 2 weeks ago and then move like up E6. So we're definitely going to see a PR from this guy today on the platform.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Kelvin Tran here, 155 kilos on the bar.
Kelvin Tran, the favorite for 83s today.
Yep.
Big bench press on him.
He had an amazing squat session. Kelvin out of process.
His best bench press ever is 167.5 in competition, which was only done a few months ago at Nationals, opening at 155.
Yeah, that was very recent.
It's a very good lifter, very solid, very muscular.
Yeah, very controlled
Very good.
bench. It's exactly how you want an opener to move.
He's happy. Mr. Hustler is on the board. Talking to his coach, does seem like he's not, doesn't seem too confident with his bench. We'll see how he goes.
So Nikita coming out with 55 kilos on the bar. So it is a little bit under her best. She won't be hitting that today. But today's all about collecting kilos and she's still tracking well in the 84s. Lifting for Paragon Strength and Performance, coached by Beck Chambers.
Yeah, is decently under her best ever bench press.
Yes.
Could be injury, could be a lot of things.
Could be.
So we'll see how she goes today.
I do love the pink and black soft suit, so that must be anabolic. She had a great squat session today as well. Getting 2.5 over her best. Bites through the middle. Still pushing. Oh. Spotters took it. Probably there was some downward.
Probably is suffering some sort of injury at the moment, which is the
Yeah.
most likely case.
Yeah.
Most people don't randomly drop 20 kilos off their best bench press, so
It's always unfortunate. But I'm sure she will come back even stronger from that.
she does have a big deadlift on her, so maybe she'll make up the difference with that.
Oh yeah. I don't think it affects her position that much. I'm not sure, like, yesterday Su Ling Ching did very well as well, so I do wonder if it would affect her against Su Ling. Based on opener deads. Anyway, Kristen Bennett here, 90 kilos. That is an equal platform PB. Big bench.
Very solid fight there. Oh, unfortunately, just too much just then.
It's always tough when the second attempt doesn't move. You're stuck with it for the third. You do get another shot at it, and sometimes if you just hit the right positioning with bench, you can fight through it easier and get the lift. So it really is just about position. It's the most technical lift. Caitlin Craig here with 100 kilos. That is such a milestone bench. Gave herself a little slap there.
A huge jump from her first attempt, 90 to 100, 10 kilo jump.
10 kilo
bench press
jump.
is most.
You don't see it in
Don't see it
women's
mostly
bench.
from a lot of females, even if they're benching around 100 range. So it is very interesting to see how big of a jump she's taking, and if she will take another big jump as well.
That's right. That is usually an early warm-up jump. Very controlled.
Very small. Definitely has room to take another big jump from there.
Well, Caitlin was good for it. 3 white lights. Simon Lee with 107.5 kilos on the bar. 5 kilo increase.
Caitlin has opted for a 7.5 kilo jump to 107.5 for a
That
finish.
is huge. that's what they're used to in training. It should pay off, but you never know sometimes where the top end is.
Very fast descent.
Extremely fast. That is 3 white lights. Twin jump. So we'll see what he does. I'm expecting another 5 kilo jump. Hans next out of Crundle Crew, 127.5 kilos on the bar. So Hans has been having a great day. So far, he's got all his lifts.
So far has been very consistent as a lifter. His attempts have been really good and well planned.
Very composed as well. So 115 is his best bench. So he's smashed that already. Smashed on the opener, I think, as well.
Very consistent lifter, considering it's only his second competition.
Yeah, there's a lot of room there. 3 white lights.
Next we have Stefan. He did miss his opener bench press on possibly a butt lift.
That's
So
right.
all he has to do is keep it on the bench. His attempt did move very easy, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem for him.
So 127.5 kilos, that is a repeat attempt. I think that is a wise move with a technical error like that, just to make sure that you can lock in that attempt without making it too hard as well to execute it with a weight increase.
Gets the command, very easy. Looked better that time. I didn't see any butt lifting, but we'll see what the referee say. They also gave 2 reds, both sides, butt lift again. Here's one more chance to stay in the competition. If not, he does get disqualified. He can continue lifting after that, but let's see what his third attempt looks like.
Yeah, it's always very hard to continue lifting after bombing out, but it usually is the thing that you would do just to see where you're at. And, you know, you worked all those weeks for it, prepping in May as well. But hopefully there is redemption there on the third attempt, locks it in.
You got to know from wide boys now.
132.5 kilos on the bar.
Ooh, a little bit hard there halfway through the top
Bit of a
part.
grind. I do wonder if there's any downward motion. We will see.
I think he was pointing to his back just then, so
Yes.
it does sound like he cramped. He
no.
did get 2 blues, which probably means soft lockout from his elbows.
I actually do think it was a downward motion.
Could have, yeah, probably was the downward motion. The rule in the handbook is if the whole bar goes down, if one side continues going up, still gets the white.
That's right.
Ethan Orr now from Melbourne Lifting Club.
140 kilos on the bar.
7.5 kilo jump from his first attempt.
This
Looked
is
easy.
2.5 kilos under his best bench in competition.
It's a very nice spot to be in for him.
Yep, looking to PB. This moves well.
Very
Very
good job.
solid.
That's 3 whites.
3 white lights.
Well done.
Buchat with 155 kilos on the bar.
This is going to be a good attempt for him. This is, I believe, a match PR for him as well. So if he gets this move this easy, it's looking at a good PR for the platform. Handled and coached by Michael from ESS today.
Yeah, this will set him up really nicely to PB. He's very locked in today. So far, he has gotten 5 for 5. 4 for 4. Looking to go 5 for 5. Very controlled descent.
There we go, very solid. Definitely has another 5 kilos in him. Can take that PR, 160.
Very
Pretty
light
nice.
lights.
He is looking at placing third today. Kelvin and Paul are quite ahead of him at the moment, so I feel like third place is going to be quite secure for him.
Yeah, it's like running your own race. It's a very good spot to be in.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry about what your competitors are doing, and that can throw you out of place in the competition if you bite off more than you can chew to try and beat them.
Exactly. Kelvin trained now 162, 2.5 kilos under, sorry, 5 kilos under his best ever bench press, which he only hit a few months ago at Open Nationals.
Yeah.
He was in America for 2 weeks of this prep at EDC. So
Yeah, and he only got one session in, right, in the peak.
he only got one session in his peak, so it'll be very interesting to see how he moves today. He is looking very strong.
Wow.
Bit of a slow bench for him. He does usually move, but he can grind out a good bench press. So
He's got room.
He's
I
got
would
room.
say. He's got a very technical setup as well.
I reckon he'll probably take 2.5 to 5 kilos more. No more than that.
Yeah. Lock in the kilos, get your lifts.
Exactly. He is looking really strong today, considering he hasn't really had a very, I guess, traditional prep. So
Yeah. All
Exciting
those
to see.
variables matter. Like if you don't have an ideal prep, then you can't expect to be PBing every single thing.
now we have third attempts now.
Nikita is going to repeat 55 kilos.
She did seem like she had a bit of an issue with her lockout long shoulder. Wasn't too sure what it was, but she's repeating this weight again.
Yeah, I do think it would be some sort of injury that she would be battling here.
Every kilo does matter at the end of the day, especially when it comes to placings at a competition like this.
Yep, that's exactly right.
I believe she is timing it out. I don't really see anyone coming out right now, so probably a safe play to save her shoulder.
It's a wise move, and it's always polite to time it out. Give the lifters their rest time.
Yeah, giving them the ample opportunity to actually rest up between the lifts so no one's in a rush. The spotters are having a bit of fun today with the refs. Alright, on to the next lifter now. Tristan Bennett, also missing his second attempt. Did look like a strength issue, so she's going to be repeating the same weight, 90.
Yeah, if she gets it, that will be an equal PR for her. She did look good for it, but sometimes the 5 kilo jump can even be a little bit much, depending. That's sometimes how a women's bench is.
She does need the kilograms because she is quite close to placing a little bit high in the 84 plus category. So if she wants to secure a podium spot or even top 4, she would definitely need this 5 kilos to secure that.
Yeah, it is a very tight weight class. Like all the totals are very close together.
She's coming out again for it. She's ready.
Yep, sometimes with bench you just need the perfect positioning to be able to grind it out that little bit better.
Getting a nice big arch, consistent.
Very locked in here.
With the press, she's pushing. She fights.
It's the same sticking point.
Same sticking point again.
Just
May have
not
just
there.
been a little bit too much for her today. Her opener did look a little bit heavier than expected, so it could definitely just be just not her day today for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. That 5 kilos would have been good to place her a little bit higher, but she can definitely make up the room in deadlifts depending on her jumps.
Yeah, I do wonder if they will try and maintain her position by maybe putting a little bit more on the deadlift if it's there.
She could definitely be in contention for third place.
Yeah.
Second place could be a little bit more difficult now without that 5 kilos.
Caitlin Cray here, 7.5 kilo jump from 100 after a 10 kilo jump.
Massive
from
bench press.
First to second attempt. Huge bench press, big jumps here. You don't always see it.
Currently the favorite for the 84.
A
women's
mile
category.
ahead. Yeah.
Very good move, very easy. She could have taken that 10 kilos extra if she needed.
That is very controlled. That is a huge bench press.
3 wides, very good.
That is a 10 kilo platform PR for Caitlin. That's
Huge,
absolutely phenomenal.
massive.
And these comp results are from August last year, so that's actually not that long ago to be progressing like Caitlin has.
Right now we have Simon from Condell Crew. This last bench press did look good.
Yeah.
Taking a 5 kilo jump from here.
112.5 kilos on the bar. In training, Simon has done 110.
So nice little PR for him. Pushing hard. Just not enough today. Just a little bit too much on the bar.
He still secures a comp PR though.
Exactly. Next we have Stefan. So Stefan's missed his first and second attempt on a butt lift. Now he needs his third attempt to stay in the race, into the competition without disqualifying.
That's right. He did get yellows from the side, so we are just here assuming it is butt lift. It could be something else.
He needs this to stay in the competition. He needs this. His
Hyping up
height.
the crowd.
He needs this. He knows it. Unrack's clear. He goes. He moves it. Does he get the... Everyone's waiting. 3 white lines. He stays in the competition. He's not disqualified. He's happy with that. The
That's what we
pressure was
like to
immense.
see. You don't want to see a lifter bomb out, ever.
Great job, Stefan.
It's always a hard watch.
Then we have Hands, also from Condell Crew.
130 kilos on the bar.
Taking a 2.5 kilo jump, which was a smart move considering his second attempt. It was quite heavy.
Yeah, Hans has been having a fabulous day though. So every bench for him has been a comp PB. So all he's doing is extending his own PB here.
He fights. There we go. Nice job.
Continuous upward trajectory of the bar. That's what you want to see in a grind.
Very good job. 3 white lines.
Absolutely huge for him. Yamato O'Keefe next.
He did get caught on the downwards motion on his last bench press. He did decide to go up by 5 kilos still.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing here in this competition. If a lifter isn't getting lifted, they have been going up a little bit anyway because the stakes are high and you want to maintain your position in the competition.
Just needs to have a consistent upwards motion of the bar
Yeah.
to make sure he gets those white lights this time.
It's always risky because downward motion can
Yes, he
indicate stress
presses.
issues.
Unfortunately, just not there today. I believe he was cramping on his last attempt, so it is always difficult when you start cramping. It is very easy after after squatting into bench press out of competition.
Yeah, it can be a common occurrence.
Now we have Ethan Orr.
147.5 kilos on the bar for Ethan. This will be a 5 kilo PB.
He has been pretty consistent throughout all his competitions for making his third bench press, so he's only ever missed 1 lift, which gives him a pretty high percentage rate of making his attempts.
That is a pretty good record. It's very dependable.
127.5 for him. He gets it, he presses.
Fighting.
Ah,
Oh.
a little bit heavy today. We are seeing a lot of reds today on the bench press for this flight.
Yeah. We had a lot of greens for the squat. Now a lot of reds for the bench.
Bench press is one of those lifts where it is more technical and
That's
you have
right.
less options to choose attempts and loads. So
A lot more can go wrong as well because it's so highly technical and it probably has the most rules as well to look out for.
now we have Vinchat, 160 kilos on the bar, 5 kilo bench press PB for competition. I
Yeah.
believe he's only ever hit 160 in training. This is huge for him.
An absolutely phenomenal day that he's been having. Hopefully this will secure him going 6 for 6. He's very locked in. He has a controlled descent and a very technical setup here, getting the arch nice and high.
Very nice, a little shaky. Pushes hard, he pushes it out, the crowd is hyped, he gets it. Let's see what the referees have to say.
I do think he looked all right, but we'll see.
3 white
Three white
lights,
lights,
amazing
yep.
work, good job.
Huge, huge day.
There's
Going
no-
6 for 6.
No pressure on Vinchat today.
Kelvin Tran, 165 kilos on the bar.
2.5 kilos under his best bench press from a few weeks ago, but considering his circumstances and pretty good.
Yeah, he needs to remain in the lead so Process can look at taking out the comp.
I've been told that he wants to secure first place on his second deadlift attempt
Yeah.
so that he can have a bit of fun on his third.
Yeah. Go for a bit of a YOLO attempt there.
Exactly. Big deadlift on him.
That's right.
Gets a good position.
Another very technical setup. It really matters. Once you have a good setup, you nail it, it puts you in a great position.
He pushes hard. He makes it easy.
That is amazing.
With arms like that, bench press whatever he needs.
And he completed that with room. He's having an amazing day.
Securing his kilograms.
So that rounds out bench press for flight A. Now we have flight B.
We have William from Cornell Crew. Tall lifter.
Yep, 127.5 kilos on the bar.
His last competition, I believe, was here at TSF a few months ago.
Yes, that's right. At the 9th birthday bash, his best bench is just 10 kilos under this.
Moved that easy. Very
That
consistent.
It's a breezy first attempt. I'm sure he'll be looking to chip that one today. Very white lights.
Then we have Raw opening 142. One of the people in contention for third place for the 93 weight class. Only 2.5 kilos behind Charles at the moment.
Yeah, it's a battle today.
Their
Will
numbers are
Woodrow.
neck and neck. The only thing that separates them is 2.5 kilos on bench press. They have the same deadlift opener, they have the same squat. So let's see how everything plays out.
That truly is neck and neck. So you want to be securing attempts here, not being too risky.
I know Charles is a deadlift specialist, especially known for his beltless deadlifts.
Oh, that's crazy.
So let's see how Will goes. He's going to
We'll
need
see.
every kilogram here. It's a neck and neck
right.
battle. Very good press. That was a very consistent lift.
Very smooth.
3 line height.
You want a consistent press. It doesn't have to move like the air for you to be able to get all 3 attempts.
Charles now.
145 kilos here for Charles. So Charles had a very interesting squat session. His second got called for depth, and then he went up, and the risk paid off, and he got his third squat.
He's a very consistent lifter, so we should expect him to make most attempts.
Yeah. And he needs to be staying on top of the numbers in competition to be in contention.
Every kilo matters right now. Every attempt matters for him.
That is so smooth.
That's great. He actually opened only 5 kilos under his best ever bench press, so you will also see a bench press PR from him today.
Absolutely. He will PB today. Very consistent lifter. So next we have Richard Chalik, 150 kilos on the bar.
He still remains 12.5 kilos behind Corey.
So if Corey misses a lift, that would open the door then for Richard.
So for Richard, he has everything to lose but everything to gain at the same time.
That's right.
Every attempt matters for him. Nice. That was very, very easy.
Very
He's
easy
got a lot of
for
room in him today. One red light, one yellow. Could have been a multitude of things.
Yep.
Most likely corporate is always about lift, but that's just one.
All you need is 2 whites.
Next we have Callum from Uplift Performance. 160 kilo bench.
This is 15 kilos under his best ever bench in competition. Very easy.
Very, very easy.
Jason now with 162.5 kilos on the bar. Do you know much about how his training has been for
His
bench?
training, he has a very big bench press, so they actually brought down his bench press opener from 170 to 162 just then. So could be just that he's not feeling amazing today, especially the weight cut and being sick. But he has bench pressed 200 kilos in the gym.
That is huge.
So we might see a bit of a big jump from him today, maybe not. We'll see how this attempt moves for him. Taking his time.
Yep, you'll see that lifters use most of the full minute in their setup.
Oh, so looking really hard. Does definitely seem like something is wrong with Jason today. That is far from his best ever bench press, so it could be a multitude of reasons leading up into this. Could be the weight cut, could be injury.
I know you mentioned the coach put down the opener in order to be able to avoid this kind of situation. Seems like he has been impacted, like you said, I would say, from being unwell on the weight cut. It's a whole host of things there.
Now we have Tyson Andrews.
170 kilos on the bar here for Tyson. He's a very experienced lifter, got a lot of comps under his belt.
He's the favorite for first today. Has a 30 kilo lead on Dean, which is also in the same session as him. And yesterday we also had Micah in the 105s. So alone on his openers, he's already ahead.
Yep, Micah, he took out, or helped Didier Vasseur take out the challenger bracket. will come second. TSF take it out.
We have 170 kilos from Toby Taylor from Ballarat. He is very close to second or third place. So it'd be very interesting to see how much he can close the gap.
Very easy bench press there.
Very easy.
His best ever in competition is 155. Phenomenal progress. So he had a 20 kilo squat PB and now 15 kilos on his bench. That is clinical. And that's just on his opener for bench. Stronghold wasn't joking when they said that Toby's high up there in contention for podium.
Exactly. Stronghold is looking very strong today.
It's all in the name.
Now we have Corey.
172.5 kilos on the bar for Corey.
172.5. Very
Easy.
easy.
He will be looking to collect a lot of kilos here.
He needs all the kilos that he has right now. Every attempt matters for him. Richard is really close behind him.
Yep, hot on his heels. One mistake and Richard can get in.
Now we have Charles, 175.
3 competition reds here. 175 kilo bench.
I believe his best bench press is roughly 200 to 195.
Yeah.
So you could probably expect 10, 12 and a half kilo jumps from this guy.
That's right. His best is 200.
This may have been a long time ago, but he has had a history of shoulder issues, so let's hope that's resolved itself by now. Very easy.
He's looking strong today.
Definitely can take that 10 to 12 and a half kilos.
3 white lights.
Charles is decently ahead at this point in time for the 120.
Dean Chen, 180 kilos on the bar here. Big bench for a 105.
Yeah. Opening the heaviest out of all the 105s currently.
He has done some international bench competitions. A couple of bench only at Oceania's.
Very good bench press.
Easy. 2 white lights. He does get a yellow on the side.
Next we have Tony from Apex.
195 kilos on the bar here. I don't think we are going to see him extend himself today. He has a world competition in 2 weeks. This is just an SBD day here for Tony.
Very calm. Very easy bench press for him.
Very comfortable. And that is 3 white lights.
Then we have William from Chrono Crew. Opening 132.5.
He had a very easy bench opener. 7.5 kilo increase.
Nice. Consistent speed off the chest.
Yeah. Very steady bench. Not super easy, not hard. It's how you want your second to look.
Exactly. Definitely has room for another 5 to 7 kilos.
Will Woodrow next, 150 kilos on the bar.
We currently have Will and Charles, both in contention for third place in the 93 weight class. They seem to be matching attempts right now, both taking a 7.5 kilo jump. So Charles stays ahead.
He looks very locked in here. He needs this. He needs to stay consistent so when the door opens, or if it does, he is ready. So 15 kilos over his best ever bench in competition.
Wow. A little bit sticky there for that top portion of the bench press.
Yeah, fights through it.
One red light.
The head ref calling a yellow card. I'm not sure what it means. Oh, it could be a command.
It was most likely a command that he would have missed from the yellow from the head ref. The side referees, it is a bit quiet, so it is hard. It is a bit loud in here, so it is hard for them to hear.
It's an easy fix.
Now we have Charles, 152.5 to keep him ahead. Charles has the advantage of going after Will, so he can always match the jumps according to whatever Will does.
Yep. And if he thinks he's good for it, he can extend himself a little bit more and get the extra chip.
He has a very experienced handler and coach, Victor Liu. He was the head coach of the world's team.
Yep, Victor Liu is someone you want in your corner.
Very good.
Solid.
Still a little bit slower.
Locks in 152.5 kilos there.
Will took a 2.5 kilo jump. He did get one red light, Charles.
Yep.
I believe it was but according to the referees.
Yeah, yellow from the side.
I
Usually it
believe
is.
Charles probably matched that 2.5 kilos just to stay ahead in the race. I don't think he would risk that 5 kilos, knowing Victor Liu.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. So Richard Chalik here, 157.5 kilos out of process. So the battle in the 93s is very important for process.
Exactly. Process really needs these kilograms for them to stay ahead of Stronghold, which has a very strong position right now.
That was easy.
Very easy bench press.
Very smooth bench press. 3 white lights.
Next we have Jason, who ended up missing his first attempt on strength. He's not looking too great today, considering that it is almost 40 kilos off his best ever bench press. So let's see what he has.
Yeah, he needs to get one on the board to stay in the competition. Now the bar was deloaded from his first attempt, so his handler was aware of that.
He has
Hopefully it
Aaron
was
and
enough.
Michael in his corner from ESS.
Strong unrack.
Come on, he fights for it, he fights for
Going
it,
up,
he needs
going
this.
up.
He's
Yeah.
got it. Let's see what the referees have
That
to
was
say.
a continuous upward trajectory of the bar, so
3 white lights, he stays in.
we love love
Whether
to see
he
it.
takes a third attempt is unlikely. I don't see Michael rushing to the tech desk, so
He got one on the board.
do you see Michael moving over?
Oh, probably 2.5 to 5 kilos.
I don't believe he'll probably take that. Maybe he will. Yeah, we'll see.
I'll trust your word for it. You seem to know what's going on with his training.
Next we have Callum.
167.5 kilos on the bar. A little bit sticky, but he gets it.
He gets it. Callum is the favorite right now for third place. There's only 2 of the 120 plus in this session right now. The other 2 would have been yesterday.
Yeah.
So he is looking pretty confident at that third place. Second place does seem a little bit far for him unless he has some really big deadlift jumps that we don't know about.
That was 7.5 under his best ever bench. So I'm not sure if he's looking to PB today, but he's looking good to keep having a decent competition, and he's got all green lifts today, or green on the board. Toby Taylor, 177.5. Toby's having a phenomenal day. So far, he has extended his squat and his bench by a lot.
He's looking to be the favorite for second place right now, right behind Charles.
That was a good lift.
Currently
white
with only going 5 for 5, he only needs 5 more kilograms to secure that second place with his deadlift opener.
Wow, that is huge. That is a great position to be in. Stronghold is looking very strong. Tyson Andrews, also another stronghold lifter.
105, looking very strong, and also to be one of the favorites, if not the favorite.
180 kilos on the bar for his second. Very smooth. His best ever in competition is 190.5 kilos. That would have been a record of some sort. I would say a national record with the 0.5 chip there. Corey Rowe next, 182.5 kilos. That is a huge bench for a 93.
Corey, the favorite right now for the 93s.
So far, a very controlled lifter. He has meticulous precision, executing all his lifts in a very calm manner.
Taking a big jump for a 10-kilo jump. Very easy.
Very easy. He hasn't slowed down.
Hasn't slowed down just yet.
Very white lights.
Taking those big jumps as well does definitely give you a lot more options in terms of like load selection, considering you're going to choose every 2.5 increments.
Absolutely. Puts you in a good position.
Next
Taking
you have
big
Charles,
jumps.
taking that 10-kilo jump, as I
Yes.
said.
185 kilos on the bar.
Very, very strong guy. Giving someone the thumbs up in the crowd.
It looks like he's one of those lifters that loves to have fun on the platform too.
He definitely loves to have a good time. Nice, very easy.
That is very smooth.
Potentially another 7.5 kilos. Seems dangerous.
Yeah, very white light. Yeah, I would say that they wouldn't do a massive jump. They're not trying to match comp PBs for bench. Just be consistent, get lifts,
Have a
keep
good
him in
day.
that position. Yep.
Almost no pressure for Charles at the moment. He is quite ahead of where the rest of the competition.
Yeah, that's where you want to be. You don't want to feel like there's so much pressure that
Exactly. It's currently
it makes you
35
want to
kilos.
do more than you can.
Yeah, currently 35 ahead of the person behind him.
Dean Chen here. 190 kilos on the bar.
Very big bench press, 10 kilo
Huge.
jump.
And he's good for it. He had a very smooth opener. That looked very easy as well.
He's very comfortable for that second place by the looks of it. He's very close.
Oh wow, that is 2 red lights and they're both yellow cards, so I would assume that would be a butt lift. I do wonder what they're going to do here.
He does need the kilograms, so Victor Liu might even increase it slightly.
Yeah.
He does need 717 to be at least second place.
Well, it wasn't a strength issue, and if he does need the kilos, it probably is advantageous to take a little chunk to remain in the competition. Tony Reinmeth here, 207.5 kilos on the bar. He had a very easy opener, as you would expect.
So Dean did end up taking a 5 kilo jump after he missed it up from a butt lift. Safe play for Tony, 207.5. Moving easy.
Very
no
easy
problems
for
there.
Tony.
Just another day for him.
That's right, you've got to do your SBD day before you go to Worlds.
Exactly.
We love to see it.
Now we're on to our third attempts for bench press. This is where we're going to see most of the red lights in the fails.
Yep, and hopefully some good grinds too, some PBs. So 140 kilos here for William Brochier.
He's got the ammonia. Getting a good sniff in. He's getting
So
hyped up for it.
far, a phenomenal day. Looking to go 6 for 6.
That 7.5 shouldn't be impossible. That second attempt did move very well, so definitely good for it.
Fights through it.
Very good, very good. And
Very
successful.
red lights.
Now we have Will and Charles who are neck and neck with each other. They have the same squat. Charles is ahead by 2.5 kilos on his bench press. So this is going to be a very, very tight battle. Both of them need this 2.5 kilos.
That's right. He needs this to remain.
His second attempt was a little bit hard, but definitely not impossible for a 2.5 kilo increase.
152.5 kilos on the bar. He needs this. Strong unrack there.
He pushes. He knows he needs
grinding.
this. His sticking point is just that far, like that top half of his bench press.
Yeah.
So let's see what Charles has.
Very close, very good attempt still.
So Charles is currently still 2.5 kilos ahead. If he gets this bench press, that puts him 5 kilos ahead, which is a good lead for Charles in for third place.
Yep, then Will would have to make it up on deadlifts.
Exactly.
155 kilos here for Charles.
Charles, he's getting every kilogram he needs.
It's a nice looking bar in competition.
Having two lifters this close does put the pressure on, but Charles does seem very composed. He gets to start. He pushes, he fights for it. That left side is not giving up a little bit. Charles still is ahead by 2.5 kilos. So they're both still neck and neck in the same position they started with.
That was a great fight.
Great fight from
It was
Charles. Doesn't
almost
seem like
there.
that left side was a little bit sticky. And we have Richard. A hot favorite for first and second place.
162.5 kilos on the bar. Is he also in the battle against Charles and Will?
He is decently ahead of Charles and Will right now by 20 kilograms at the moment, so he is still quite far
Yeah,
ahead.
so it's just maintaining his lead.
Sorry, 27 kilos ahead. So
Wow.
he will maintain his lead as long as he doesn't miss too many attempts in kilograms. But
Yeah.
the real battle between first place is between Richard and Corey.
Yeah. Wow.
He needs these kilograms to catch.
Fighting through it. That
He
is a
got it.
valiant grind.
See what the referees have to say.
Oh,
2 yellow lights, which is most likely
most
butt
likely
lift.
a
So
butt lift.
from having the side referees give it out,
Good fight.
that does leave him 5 kilos now behind.
Callum Maynard next, 172.5 kilos. Running his own race, is that right?
I believe Callum is running his own race right now.
Just 2.5 under his best ever bench in comp.
Callum is pretty secured for 3rd place at the moment, with as long as he gets his deadlift open.
Yeah. Close, he fights, but he just misses it.
So
Stroke
far,
wasn't there.
he's missed his 3rd squat and 3rd bench, so I believe it's because he doesn't have any pressure on at the moment. He kind of has a bit of a chance to push himself.
Yeah. Hopefully pushes himself and gets his 3rd dead. It's always nice to come away with a 3rd lift that you've secured. Toby Taylor next, 180 kilos on the bar. Toby Taylor has had a phenomenal day. Every single bench is a PB. So he's just extending that.
So he made a 2.5 kilo jump. His 2nd attempt was a little bit hard. So he's just securing that extra 2.5 kilograms right now. Gets a good position. He grinds it out. He gets it. That was great.
Amazing 3rd attempt. Great attempt selection too. 3 white lights.
Lights, his amps, his hypes.
Yeah.
Stronghold Ballarat is currently a very strong team to beat. It's going to be very hard for Processing Compound to maintain their position if they do keep it to way down.
Oh yeah, they are putting on a clinic today, proving to be a strong team, putting the pressure on. That's what we like to see.
Andrew Taylor's now. Sorry, Tyson Andrews.
Yes, Tyson Andrews, 185 kilos on the bar.
Also from Stronghold.
Yeah,
We have
Tyson is in the 105.
Chris Wild also spotting, which is one of the owners of Stronghold Ballarat. So he's getting a good seat in the house. Very, very good press there.
Fast
Little
off the
shaky,
chest.
but we got it. That was
Yeah.
good. See if he gets the referees.
3 white lights.
Amazing.
He's happy,
Great job.
coach is happy.
Tyson the favorite right now for the 105s.
Corey wrote 190 kilos on the bar. Huge bench for a 93.
This puts him in a really good position. He took a 10 kilo jump and then he took a 7.5 kilo jump. So his 2nd attempt was very easy. So confident
Yeah.
to say that this should move.
He's definitely got it.
Since Richard missed his 3rd attempt, this does put Corey in a really good position to stay ahead and get those kilograms. And he gets it with room in the
What an
tank.
attempt. He has room there. Secured 3rd attempt, 190 kilos. That is huge.
The gap is going to be very hard for Richard to make now, considering it is 22 kilo gap between 2nd and 1st place right now.
Yeah. That's what you want. If you're ahead of the competition, that's how you make sure you stay ahead.
Exactly. Charles securing his position, taking a 7.5 kilo jump. His 2nd attempt was good. It's going to move.
192.5 on the bar. Charles is having a great day. If he gets this, he goes 6 for 6.
Yeah, he pushes hard. He lifts it. He get just a little bit too much for today. Stuck at the top.
Yeah, it looked like he had it for a second there.
Very classic sticking point for people with closer grip slash not as big of an arch.
Yeah. Where the triceps do all the work.
Exactly.
It's unfortunate, but I think he's still in a good position.
He doesn't secure that like bench press PR, but at least he got the squat PR.
So Dean Chen, 195 kilos on the bar here.
He did miss his second attempt on a butt lift. So
He has to go up 5 kilos. So he
didn't-
needs this.
He needs this.
It's risky, but this is a competition. It's not the kind of increase that will do too much damage either. A little bit sticky, fights through it.
He finishes the lift. Let's see what the referees have to say for this one.
3 wide line.
Amazing work, Dean. He got
Another
it.
risk that pays off for Victor Liu.
Exactly.
Well, he's coached at Worlds. He's used to this kind of high-level competition.
Now we have Tony,
Tony Reinman.
215 kilos, massive bench press. I know he's done more than this. This should be routine for him. Just another training day.
That's right. It's absolutely crazy, but it's an honour that he's doing Team Champs before Worlds.
Yes.
We
He's
love
probably
to
going to be
see it.
flying out anytime now.
Yeah.
They're representing Australia in the 120 plus weight class.
Very strong.
Yeah, very easy. Just another day. And 3 minutes. Very good. Great practice before the main stage.
That's right.
That concludes bench press. Now we're going to have 10 more minutes until we reach deadlifts now. now moving into the final flight and session of the day. We have deadlifts. This is going to be a very interesting battle to watch between the 93s, the 120s, and 105s. So currently, at this point in time, we have a few battles going on. The first battle we have is within the 93 category. So we have two people fighting for third place contention right now, which is Will and Charles. Now, both of them are only separated by 2.5 kilograms at this point in time. Will and also Charles are both opening with the exact same deadlifts, right? Charles has 2.5 kilos on his bench and they have the exact same squat. Be very interesting to see how things can play out going forwards. Will's definitely going to have to pull more than Charles as well. Charles did weigh lighter than Will, and Charles also does have the lot advantage. So Charles has every advantage over Will at this point in time. So Will's going to have to pull a lot bigger than Charles to secure that third place. The next we have is between second and first place in the 93s. We have Corey and Richard. So Richard currently is 22 kilos ahead on 22 kilos ahead on his subtotal, so total right now. And we have Corey as well, quite far ahead by 30 kilograms, almost 30 kilograms. So safe to say Corey is probably going to come out first, but anything can happen and will happen. Attempts will be missed. Anything can go.
It's always exciting to hear the banging of deadlifts out the back with the warm-ups.
Yeah, exactly.
Ready for the last lift.
In the 84 category class right now, we have Caitlin, where she is predicted first at this point in time, even with her openers. So it's going to be very interesting to see how everything plays out at the end. All she needs to do is make a few... All she needs to do is make a few kilograms, and she's all she needs to do is get her opener, and that secures her first place.
Caitlin is miles ahead. She's untouchable now in the 84 kilo class.
Exactly. And then we also have Nikita here, who's also not too far off.
She was projected as a clear second, but with the drop in her bench, it's probably a little bit closer than people expected.
Yeah, she needs to make up 25 kilos in her deadlift alone just to catch up to Suling, right? Which is currently at 375 total. So she needs to put on 25 more kilograms onto her deadlift, which means two 12.5 kilo jumps roughly to make a secured second place.
I do think she's good for it, but it will be stretching herself probably more than you would have to at a normal competition.
And then we also have Kate Kirsten in the 84 plus category class. Kristen.
Yes, that's right.
In the 84 kilogram plus category. She is not too far off that fourth or third place, depending on her deadlift jumps. She currently sits at a 417 total, just alone on her deadlift opener. She would only need to take a 7.5 kilo jump to secure that fourth place, and she's definitely going to need to add more than 17. She'll need to take another 10 kilos from that to secure that third place.
Yeah, so Melissa Jane Robb in the 84 plus, she hit a Hail Mary there. She actually locked it out, but there was a lot of downward movement on that 220, so that was a 25 kilo jump. If she had got that, there would be a lot more that Kristen would have to make up.
Now we have Nikita for her 157.5 opener. Moves smooth, a little bit slower than an opener usually does move, but at the same time, she could be very good at grinding out deadlifts.
Yeah, a bit of work, but I do think from what I've seen online in her training, she can grind out a lift. She did have a very grindy squat, so by the time you get to deadlift, you don't want to be doing like the biggest grind of your life, because that's different to a training experience.
She's going to need to add another 25 kilos to that, which might be a little bit out of reach for now.
Yeah.
So third place is definitely secured for her at this point in time.
Kristen Bennett here, 160 kilos.
This is all she needs to secure that first place position, winning on an opener.
That's what you want.
There we go.
Easy work. Beck looks very impressed with that. We'll see a decent increase there. Caitlin Cree, 165 kilos on the bar.
With this puts her into first place automatically.
So Caitlin's best deadlift is 195.
Very easy.
Very easy. I wonder what
Not a
kind of
sweat.
jumps we'll see. 3 white lights.
No pressure. Now it's time just to have a bit of fun. Load up a big deadlift. So now we have the 83 kilogram weight class in this flight. It's pretty set in stone what's going to happen with the top three. Currently we have Kelvin as the favorite.
Yeah.
Then we have Paul, which was in the session before, the day before in Challenges bracket, which was a 710 total. And then we have Vinchat at third place with a 640 total.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like anyone else is really coming too close to that. So
Paul being out of the Strength Fortress and Vinchat for ESS.
as long as no one bombs out, yeah, it should be a pretty clear-cut day for the 83 weight class.
Cruisy opener for Simon, 195 kilos. He secures that. 3 white lights. Hans coming up next. Hans has gone 6 for 6. Phenomenal day here. 200 kilos.
Just getting that position right.
You see a lot more setup with the sumo pullers.
Taking his time. Very patient off the floor. Move well.
Easy.
Very good lifter. Very smooth. 200 on the board.
3 white lights. Love to see it. So Yamato O'Keefe next for wide boys. 210 kilos on the bar.
Very
Is
nice.
easy. 210 secured.
It does also look like Kelvin Tran has upped his opener to 282.5 kilos, which
Wow.
is 2.5 kilos currently over Paul. That secures him the first place on his opener.
That is insane. He must be feeling on today.
Yes.
So what's his best ever deadlift in competition?
In competition, I believe it's 307.5. I should remember. I was the one that
Wow.
loaded it, so
So Ethan Orr here for Melbourne Uni. 230 kilos on the bar. Very smooth.
very, very easy.
We'll see. 3 white lights. Sometimes you get a speed wobble at the top, but it's not actually downward movement.
Yeah, if it's at the lockout and it's just the arms elongating, that's completely fine.
It's no big deal. Just means you're too fast.
Exactly.
Stefan Krosian here, 230 kilos.
He does have a pretty big deadlift. Stefan is known for having a very, very specific setup. Very hype all the time as well. You'll see him swinging his arms around a lot. but he does pull a good amount, so it's justified
Yeah, you got to get in the zone.
as he goes, ramping up. Very nice.
Very smooth.
Yeah.
Sometimes with sumo, there's a bit more work off the floor, but once you get that slack out of the bar, it flies. 3 white lights.
Bin Chat next with a 240 deadlift opener. This will secure him at 3rd place position on his opener alone, giving Team ESS 3 points.
That is huge.
Very consistent lifter, also a very big deadlift as well. So we should see a lot from him.
Looking locked in here.
Got a wedge. Very easy.
Very quick
No
opener.
struggle at all. 3rd place is secured.
white
3 white lights. Now we have Kelvin Tran, the best looking guy in this gym right now, pulling for 1st place on his opener
See?
alone.
He's getting amped up. He's getting ready.
Very hyped guy. Takes big jumps as well, so you can expect a lot from him.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what he loads
Here
for
he
his
comes.
first.
Hyped up. He pulled 280 last week, so this should be no problem for him at all.
I love to see the matching belt as well. With the SBD, the khaki one.
Representing Process, 1st place. Yep. That's
Wow.
a good looking guy
Very
right there.
easy.
Very easy. As long as he gets 3 whites.
He's on fire.
Kelvin
white
Tran
lights.
is your 1st place, 83 at this current point in time, and probably for the rest of this competition, with a current lead of 2.5 kilos over Paul, which was in the last session, last day challenge bracket. That puts Process up at the top. Currently on the top 4 on the top 4 competitors teams right now, we have Compound, Melbourne Uni Lifting Club, Strength Syndicate, and DIDS Coaching.
Yeah, very interesting. I don't think anyone anticipated that at the moment, but we do have a whole flight as well to go. So once
After the next session, we'll
first
definitely see a
attempts-
few people and teams switching around a lot.
Yeah,
After we have the Flight B do their deadlift attempts and solidify a total, we're definitely going to see a lot more moving around and more of the idea of what the top teams are going to look like for this competition.
Nikita
overall.
McBride now getting hyped up, 165 kilos. That is a 7.5 kilo increase.
2nd attempt. Her first opener was slow, but, you know,
Yeah, bit of
consistent.
work.
We'll see how this moves.
She's grinding it out.
Grindy.
I do think she will get this. Yeah, locks it
There we
out.
go.
Very smart.
Does look very heavy for a 2nd attempt.
Yeah. 3 white lights.
There might be maybe 2.5 kilos there, maybe another 5.
Yeah.
It's hard to say without knowing the lifter and how their deadlifts typically look at top end, but
She can grind.
based
So
off right now, we'll just have to see how she goes.
I would say not a lot of room left, but she can grind out a lift.
Now we
Kristen
have
Bennett.
Kristen Bennett taking a 12.5 kilo jump, which is consistent. She's going to need another 12.5 to place for 3rd place right now.
172.5 kilos on the bar. Cruising
Very good.
2nd attempt. 3 white lights.
Very good. She's taking that 4th place. Now she just needs 5 more kilos to secure her for that 3rd place against Melissa Jane Robb, which was in the previous day in the challenges bracket.
Yeah. Caitlin here. 20 kilo jump. Huge.
A massive jump from Galen. You could expect quite a lot from her.
Her best ever is 195, so I do think she's got it in the bag here.
10 minus. Could probably expect another big jump as well. She's already secured that 1st place, so
Yeah.
now it's just a matter of having a bit of fun.
Wow.
Put up a big total.
Very snappy.
Did look a bit shaky at the hands there,
Yeah.
but that could have been anything. Could have just been too fast off the floor, but definitely has room for another 10 to 20 kilos.
Yeah, potentially balanced. You don't know. I do think they might go for the equal PB.
It looked like Nikita hasn't opted for a third attempt. It was a bit of a hard second, so. Now we have Simon from Crondell crew, opening up second attempt with 210 kilos. Good.
Very smooth there. 3 white lights.
Amazing.
Hans is next with 217.5 kilos on the bar. He is having a cracking day. He has not missed a single lift this competition. He's just 5 kilos under his best ever deadlift, and this moved like the air.
Very easy, very chill.
Very white lights.
Very lights. Now we have Yadamo from Wide Boys, coached by Brian Ong.
230 kilos here.
Bar is loaded. The music is turned up. It is getting loud in here. The crowd is ready to see a battle.
Got a hype up for deadlifts. Oh,
Unfortunate timing for the music.
yeah. Bit shaky
Still gets
there.
it. Still gets it. 20
Yeah.
kilo jump. Sometimes it's hard to predict how it's going to feel. It's such a large jump. Still got the lift. 3 whites.
3 white lights. I would say he's still got room. Probably a missed groove.
Yeah. This is his second competition ever. So. Next we have Stefan, 247.5 kilograms, which is a 17.5 kilo jump. Big deadlift on this guy. Sub junior, still young, so much potential with him.
Yeah, it's always exciting to see. He's getting really amped up.
He's going to have the arms shaking, wiggling around.
Yep,
He's got to get them nice and loose.
revving the engine.
Yep. Gets the slack.
There
Moves
we
up.
go.
That was good. It was slow but consistent.
Poppy
Smooth as
lockout.
So, yeah, it's amazing.
Easy work.
Now we have Ethan Orr, which is also pretty secured for that 5th place.
That's pretty good in such a stacked weight class.
Such a stacked weight class. And we have Ethan securing, is already in that 5th place. Reaching that 4th place is going to be a little bit far for him unless he takes another 50 kilo jump.
Yeah.
But for now, he's definitely secured that 5th.
250 kilos here. Looks easy.
Easy. That was good. Next we have Vincent. $260 kilo deadlift for Vincent.
So Ethan just secured a comp PB of 2.5 kilos. So
Vincent for ESS.
260 kilos on the bar.
No pressure on him. That third place is secured for him already, and that 2nd place is a little bit far. So now it's just a matter of having a great day.
Yeah, I would expect he goes 9 for 9. He's got pretty good comp records. Right now he's on track for it. Hook grip.
Very good.
Easy work.
A little bit shaky at the top. It does seem a little bit heavy for him.
Yes, that's right.
Knowing Michael, they're probably not going to opt for a huge jump now. It's probably going to be quite small, but who knows? Maybe it could have been a misgroove.
We'll see.
Now
It
we
was
have Kelvin.
quick off the ground.
Kelvin Tran opening with 302.5, already secured first place. Now he's just going for some fun. His best ever total is 730. So this is already going to be a 2.5 kilo PR over his best ever competition, which was only a few months ago.
Yeah, and this is 302.5 kilos.
He could do this with his
Huge.
eyes closed.
Yeah. He is looking on fire. Deadlifting over 300 as an 83 is huge in itself.
Spent 2 weeks at EDC preparing for this competition.
Yeah.
The best looking guy in the
Big
gym,
deal.
coming out for 302. He's got this. $20 kilo jump, nothing for him.
5 kilos under his best ever deadlifting comp.
Moves it, he got it.
Wow.
I've
so
known Kelvin
fast.
for a long time and seeing him perform well at this point, at this high of a level, crazy to see. Well done,
Very light
Kelvin.
light.
Competition PR, now for a third.
Surely they're going to smash his best ever, you would hope.
He's definitely in room.
All right, Kristen Bennett with 182.5. Is Nikita coming out for a third?
No, she opted to not have a third attempt, so they
Yeah.
moved everybody around.
I do think that was the right call. She had a very grindy second attempt that looked like a
We
third.
have Kristen. She's pulling 282. She needs this for third place. For Paragon to secure that extra point, they're going to need to pull this. A 10 kilo jump from her second attempt.
Pulling for a
This
placing.
is going to place Paragon higher for that extra point. She goes, she grinds it out. She's got it. Let's see what the referees have to say.
Amazing.
That
White
secures
light.
her third place. Kristen Bennett, third place in the 84 plus category.
It's amazing. It's always cool to see lifters pull for a placing or for the win. It's a lot of pressure, but it's also an honour to be able to do that as a lifter.
Exactly.
Caitlin Cray, 200 kilos. Is that a 15 kilo jump there? Going for a 5 kilo PR?
This is going to be huge. This is a 15 kilo jump, 5 kilo PR for her.
Milestone number as
A
well.
477.5 kilogram total for our 84 is crazy.
Yeah.
She's definitely in the top in Australia at this point in time.
I believe they wanted a QT for nationals, so they probably got it.
There we go. That's secured.
Easy.
Very good lift. Very consistent.
Very light lights.
A lot of
They're
potential
very
for them
happy
coming
there.
forwards. Compound that gives them first place already solidified on the opener.
We'll see what happens after the second flight, but they just need to try and get the best they can here to secure first and make it hard for any other team to be able to beat that.
Exactly.
21 points is a decent lead.
Simon now from Condell Crew with a 15 kilo jump from his second attempt.
225 kilos on the bar. He's getting amped up.
The music's roaring.
Oh, he locks it out.
That was easy. Good job, Simon.
3 white lights. Good lift. I'm sure that's a PR for him as well. He's had a great day.
He has had an amazing day so far.
So Hans next, 230 on the bar. This is a 7.5 kilo PR here.
So 30 kilos, moving, bit
Oh,
shaky,
wow.
but move very
He got
fast. He's waiting for the white lights. And there we go. He's going. He's emoting off the platform.
It's a big total PR as well for him. I think it's
There we have
30,
Yadamo.
yeah, 30-ish kilos on that, on what he had before. Yamato okay for wide boys. 240 kilos on the bar. So this will be a 5 kilo deadlift PB for Yamato if he gets this.
Making sure the bar is brushed down. Brian Ong as his coach. Just lost on the floor there. Would have been just too much for him today.
Yep.
Now we have Stefan from Kondo Crew.
The bottom position is always a little bit tough for the sumo.
Depending on the lifter, if they hold a lot of extension for their hips, it does make it a little bit harder for them to maintain that bottom position.
Yeah.
We have Stefan. He is a fresh junior. He was a sub-junior not too long ago. This is 265, which is 10 kilos under his best, but his training, who knows what it's been looking like the last few months. Being fresh, 18, 19 years old,
Yeah,
out in
that's
uni.
right. You never know.
You never know.
They're probably partying on
He's got
weekends,
this, he's hyped,
lifting
he's
the
ready.
next.
He's excited for this.
Amping up the crowd.
Let's go, Stefan.
I think he's good for it. We're going to see him rev up the
Arm
arms.
shakes, there we go. And he rips it, come on. There you go.
Grinding, but
Too much for him today, that's okay, he's happy.
solid effort there.
Big effort from him. So much potential still in the sport. At such a young age, with so much experience.
Yeah, he got a couple of comp PRs today as well, so
Yeah.
good on him. Big day today.
Next we have Ethan Orr taking a 20 kilo jump again to 270. This will give him a 625 total. Maintaining his position still in 5th, regardless if he gets this or not.
His
The
last
crowd's
deadlift
excited.
looked easy.
His last deadlift looked very easy. He's excited. He's pumped.
Amped up.
The music's just kicking off now again. He's getting the slack out. He pushes hard. There we go. Very smooth, very consistent. Amazing work from him.
Yeah, great attempt selection too.
Perfect
3 white
attempts.
lights.
Very good. Now we have Vinchat with a 272 kilo deadlift. His second attempt was a little bit heavy, but knowing him, he has a big deadlift. We're expecting something huge from him today.
Yeah, 0.5 kilos under his best ever. Still a huge deadlift for him.
He's already solidified that 3rd place. This is just a pull, just for fun, just for a big game.
Yeah, see what you're capable
He's
of
hyped.
today.
The crowd's excited. Michael from ESS and Aaron as his coaches. They're shouting ESS right now.
ESS always has a huge presence at comps.
They're chanting. Everyone's excited for him. This is his moment.
V-chat.
Slacks out. He pushes. He's getting there. He's getting there. Not today. Just wasn't there. He
Huge day
gives
for
the
him.
referees and all the media team fist bumps. Vinchat from 3rd. Solidifies that 3rd place, securing ESS 3 points. Next we have Kelvin Tran, who's already solidified first place. He's already secured a total PR with his second attempt. This deadlift is going to be for a huge PB for him. It's going to be a 15 kilogram deadlift PB.
That is huge. But he is on today, and I think we're going to see it.
The man that spent 2 weeks in EDC in America, coming onto the platform now, 3:15, the best competition he's ever had. Bars loaded for Kelvin Tran, the best looking man in the gym.
He is fired up. He's ready.
Let's go. Come on, Kelvin. I gotta stand up for this.
Silent.
It's yours, Kelvin. He goes for it. He pulls. He's going. He's got it. He's got it. Yes. Let's see what the referees have to say. That was smooth. Oh, he almost faints. Three white lights. 15 kilogram total.
This is
PR
huge for process,
Kelvin.
huge for Kelvin.
First place. That's 6 points for process powerlifting.
What a phenomenal
Amazing
day.
work. Congratulations, Kelvin Tran.
PBs like that and a 9 for 9 comp, huge day.
That's a huge day for them.
You know, he worked hard for it.
Exactly.
We're now into the last flight. As every deadlift in this first round hits the ground, we're going to see changes to our team.
So straight into flight B here.
We're going to find out who will be the team champions.
Now you'll see all the positions, like the placings jump around as all the first deadlifts come up and the points are secured for each team.
All set to change in the next 10 minutes, the next half an hour.
Right now, in the current placings, we have Compound at first. They've finished all their lifters at the moment. Now, we're looking at a really tight battle between Stronghold Ballarat, Melbourne Uni Lifting Club, and Process Powerlifting.
Yeah.
It's Melbourne Uni Lifting Club and Compound have already had all their lifters go at this point in time. So now it's just a matter of Process and Stronghold in this final session, securing themselves in that second, third, and fourth place.
William Rochier here, opening on 205 kilos. Very easy.
Very easy there. Now, we're going to be seeing a very tight battle between Will and Charles for that third place position.
Will Woodrow.
Yes.
Yes. Who is the bigger deadlifter? Who's opening first?
They're both opening the same weight, actually.
Oh, so lot number will decide this.
They both increased their opener at the same time as well. So they're both par on par right now.
That is very
Charles
spicy.
has the lighter body weight and also the lot number advantage. So he'll pull after Will no matter what.
Yep.
Now we have Jason.
Tough day here for Jason.
Jason's had a bit of a rough prep recently, so securing the day with opening with a 220 deadlift.
Yep.
I just spoke to him earlier and he was having a rough time with his water cut and protocol, so there we go.
Easy work.
Easy
So
work.
He's on the board. He's completed his lifts.
Exactly.
3 white lights. Yeah, water cuts can be quite brutal.
Now, we have Corey, who's currently already first place in the 93s with his opener. He is the person that beat against Richard. He has the lighter deadlift, but he also has a 30 kilo advantage, or 27 kilo advantage above Richard right now.
Yeah. With whoever has the biggest subtotal, you've got to build a really decent subtotal to be hard to chase.
Exactly.
And
So
then-
Corey is currently the favorite for the 93 session at the moment.
250 kilos here for an opener.
Easy.
Yep, he makes it look easy.
Currently Stronghold with that 6 points based off that opener.
Yeah.
Things can change in the last 2 attempts, but pretty confident in saying that Corey is decently ahead compared to
Yeah.
Richard.
Now you can see all the position change now for the teams.
We're going to see a lot of change up in the next few minutes with everyone's attempts. Places are going to be moved. People are
Callum
going up, people are
Maynard.
going down.
255 kilos on the bar for an opener. Easy work. So now we have Will Woodrow coming up, 267.5 kilos on the bar.
Right now, based on openers, Stronghold Ballarat is in first place alone on just openers. Things can change, but they seem to have a very strong advantage against Compound at this point in time. They have the final say.
Yep, Compound's already on the board. All their lifters are done now.
Stronghold Ballarat has 3 people in this session, which does give them the advantage of knowing already what all the other lifters have done for the rest of the day. So they know what they need.
$267 kilos here for Will Woodrow. Looks
Very smooth.
very easy. I believe his best is 305 kilos. There's on
So-
open powerlifting, there is a Will Woodrow and a William Woodrow.
It'll be interesting to see.
So
Now we have
that
Charles.
could have been clarified earlier.
On this deadlift, he's pulling ahead of Will.
$267.5 for Charles
It's
here.
going to be neck and neck between Charles and Will. Anything can happen. It's going to be a matter of who pulls more.
Yeah.
Charles has the advantage of body weight and also lot number. He's always going to go after. All he needs to do is match Will in whatever he
Very
does.
snappy deadlift. 3 white lights.
Will took it. Will's taking 285 for a second. I assume Charles will be taking the same attempt. Now we have Richard, which is the favorite for second place right now.
Yeah, this is huge for process.
He has a massive deadlift.
270 kilos here on the bar.
Corey is pretty far ahead of him at this point in time, but all it takes is one missed attempt, and Richard can pull into first, possibly.
That's right. Just one mishap and he's in.
Very well done. That was very easy, 270.
That's right. Very easy deadlift. 3 white lights.
Yes, very good.
Alex looks impressed.
So that has so far solidified Richard for second place.
Dean Chen here, 270 kilos on the bar.
Now, Dean does need a good total to put himself in a good position for the uplift team. Nice. The 715 does put him currently at second place in the 105s. 2.5 kilos under Micah, which was in the first session. But now we have Tyson,
Yep. He
which
does
is also
get
going to put
the red light for lockout there, so it's something to watch as the lifts get harder.
Now, Tyson right now is pulling for first place off his opener.
Yep. So Tyson has had insane progress as well.
Tyson is the favorite right now for the 105s. If he pulls this puts him in first place.
Easy.
All right, first place already for Tyson, with Dean Chen in second place currently.
Yeah.
Still more to come from them. We might see a few upsets from them in Dean.
Is he
Tyson does-
untouchable there?
He's not untouchable, it's not impossible, but Tyson is decently ahead. Dean can definitely pull a bit more, but it's going to be a matter of whether Tyson makes his attempts or not.
Yeah. Stronghold currently in second place
Now,
now.
we have Toby Taylor, who's in the 120 class. With this deadlift,
285 kilos on the bar here for an opener.
this currently puts him in second place. Oh, he had a bit of
That
downward
is a
motion there.
speed wobble that
I do
does matter
believe-
at this point. Yeah.
So he did miss that lift. He hasn't solidified his total just yet.
I
He's
do
getting,
think they'll go up.
yeah, they definitely will go up regardless.
In
For-
saying that,
Stronghold Ballarat to secure their position in the top 3 today, they're going to need Toby to pull at least 280,
yeah.
7.5.
Well, the strength is there, and that's 5 kilos above his best deadlift. Tony Reinmuth here, 290 kilos, easy work.
Now, Stronghold Ballarat actually holds the highest position today if Toby can pull his second deadlift.
Yeah, so Tony got 2 white lights, so that was a lockout as well.
This last lift, everyone will have a total, except of course, our stronghold lifter, Toby Taylor. And so our final place will be
Now, we have Charles coming out for his 295 deadlift. From memory, I think he posted a 330 to 340 deadlift
That is
a few weeks
huge.
ago. So he's going to take some big jumps.
Yeah.
Former member of Adonis Athletics in Campbelltown. He's looking around to see what's going on. He's got a big pull in him. Yeah. Easy.
That is so easy. Are we seeing a 20 kilo increase possibly? Something like that. 3 white lights.
Now we're going to start seeing some very interesting battles here.
Now into our second attempts. 222.5 kilos on the bar for William Rochier. So this is just 2.5 under his best ever deadlift. So he'll be looking to secure this and then PB.
The current order of competition now that everyone has done their first attempts is compound number 1 at 21 points, which have had all their lifters already go when Stronghold Ballarat in second place, which one of their lifters actually haven't solidified their total yet. So if Toby secures his position and secures his deadlift, that puts them at first place.
Wow.
And then we have Melbourne Lifting Club, where all their lifters have already competed in third place, and Process Powerlifting in fourth place, which could actually change depending on how Richard places in.
3 white lights for William there. Good second attempt. It's really interesting to see Melbourne Uni so far up there in the rankings at the moment.
Yeah, Melbourne Uni was actually not considered the top 4 leading into this competition, but now they actually have a very strong position. And Stronghold Ballarat, I think, may have been one of the biggest upsets in this competition. No one expected it in the initial nominations, but now leading in, I think they're definitely the favourite to win this competition.
Yeah, I think people saw that after the third round changes.
Exactly.
Jason here with his second deadlift, 250 kilos on the bar.
Big jump for him. He's having not such a great day, but maybe he can finish it off with a nice deadlift to finish it.
Yeah, his opener was strong. So maybe he's feeling more himself. Yep, looked pretty good. Almost sticky at the top, but still did really well to lock that out. Very strong.
Very good.
Probably got 10 left in there or more. Just a little bit more. 3 white lights.
Now we have Corey going for 270, which is a 20 kilo jump. So far, he's currently in the lead for the 93s, ahead by a decent amount, followed by Richard at the moment. Now, the difference between Richard and Corey is not a whole lot at this point in time.
Yeah. Corey looking to extend that lead and be comfortably in first, hopefully. Or so Stronghold can remain on top.
Very sticky there. 20 kilo jump though. This actually is very good for process.
3 white lights. It moved well. Like, I would say you can grind through that, but when it's at the top, you can run into some lockout issues.
Exactly. So now coming to the third deadlift, as long as Corey secures a third deadlift, it puts Richard at a very big disadvantage for Process to actually come into the top 3.
Callum Maynard coming up with 277.5 kilos on the bar.
We have Callum in the 120 plus category.
So his best deadlift is 265. So this is, oh sorry, it's 280, 2.5 under it.
That was very good. Callum is in third place currently with that deadlift. If he wants to pull for second place at this point in time, sorry, for third place at this point in time, sorry, second place, he's going to need a 25 kilo jump from that deadlift just then.
Wow, I don't know if they would put on 25, but
We'll see what Victor
We'll see.
puts in, uplift. Now we have Will,
285 kilos on the bar.
285 kilos. Will and Charles are currently in a battle for third place. These points matter. $285 on the bar. This will temporarily put him in front of Charles.
It truly is neck and neck.
The battle's going to be very, very close. It's going to be very hard for Will to actually secure that third place, considering Charles has body weight and lot advantage
Yeah.
against him.
Bit of work, but he locks it out. I do think there's room in the tank though. 3 white lights. We'll see what strategy they play for Charles. Toby Taylor here. So he's not on the board yet. 285 kilos. There was downward movement at the top. Honestly, a speed wobble, but it was like very obvious.
For Stronghold Ballarat to secure their place in first place, they need this deadlift.
Now, if he gets this, this is 5 kilos above his best ever deadlift in competition. And this is crucial for Stronghold getting on top here. There we go. Oh, we do see it again. And he notices it.
This might be a really big upset depending on what happens here. 3 reds. This is an incredible battle. Stronghold Ballarat has currently the leading position if Toby makes his third deadlift. All the pressure is on for them to win the entire competition.
Wow.
On him making that third deadlift alone.
Now there are some kilos left
Now
on the table because he's left with his first attempt for his third.
Now we have Charles pulling 5 kilos ahead above for third place against Corey.
Absolutely insane.
This will put him in a very good advantage against Corey. He is a deadlift specialist. Very smooth.
Wow,
He has
very
room.
snappy.
This is going to be a very tight battle between Corey and Charles. Next we have Dean pulling 20 kilos above his second attempt.
287.5 kilos on the bar for Dean. This is also important for uplift.
This is going to pull him for second place in the 105s and solidify that total.
Yeah, he's getting fired up.
This is huge for uplift, getting those points in. This will give him 4 points towards uplift.
Let's
This is
go, Dean.
huge. Let's go, Dean. It's strong. 20 kilos. What did the ref say?
We'll see what the refs say. He did get a red light for lockout on his first, but just one. Yep, and he
Red
gets
light.
now 3 of them.
He needs to reattempt this to secure that second place. Now we have Richard. He's currently in third place, and he's not too far off from from first place. This pull will put him at 717, which is only going to be 17.5 kilos off first place.
Now he's applying the pressure here. Richard Chalik, 295 kilos. This is big for process. Very smooth.
Very smooth.
He's got a lot
If he
of
has
room.
17.5 kilos in him, he can temporarily secure that
Yeah.
first place if
Two white lines.
Corey misses.
Now that could be a Hail Mary. Do you reckon they're going to do it?
They might do it. Process needs all the points they can at this point in time.
Yeah.
And Richard currently is in second place pretty securely against Will and Charles at this point in time.
Yeah. Tyson Andrews.
Actually, Charles has
300 kilos. Sorry, you go.
Charles has actually loaded 312.5, which is actually going to be a bodyweight chip against Richard if he misses
That's
his third
huge.
attempt. So the pressure is on Richard whether he wants to pull for first place or secure his second place.
Big for the competition. 3 white lights for Tyson Andrews. 300 kilos locked in. Tony Reinmuth now 310 kilos. That's huge. Very exciting to see big moves like that. Three white lights for Tony. Easy 310 there.
Now we have Charles coming with a 325 deadlift.
Charles is in the 120 kilo class for process. What position is he in?
Charles is currently in first and will stay in first regardless of this lift.
Yep, running his own race, having an amazing day.
Now, Charles' best total is 832.5, which he hit at Open Nationals recently. And his best ever deadlift is actually 337.5. So he took the same jump at last competition at Nationals. It'll be interesting to see whether he takes a similar jump again.
Yeah, he's getting up there. His opener was so easy.
He's already hit a 5 kilo PR on squat today at 300. Big squat.
He looks happy to be here.
Charles looks like the happiest man in the world right now. Easy.
Oh, there's room.
That was good.
So much room
Now, we have the third and final deadlift attempts for the entire competition. Charles actually received 1 red light on his deadlift.
there. I would say that would be a lockout issue. It could be the shoulders.
Now,
That's my assumption.
we have the most important session of the day. We're going to see a lot of upsets. Stronghold Ballarat is currently in second place. If they want to secure that first place overall, Toby needs to secure his third deadlift.
Yeah.
If not, that bumps him down quite far.
Well, Toby isn't on the board yet.
Toby hasn't reached the board yet, so there's going to be a lot of things happening, a lot of moves playing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of kilos left on the table there without securing his opener yet. William Rochier here. 240 kilos on the bar. Final deadlift. This is a PB for him. Oh, get the shakes and he's going through it. Yeah, he fights through that at the top. Does he get it? 3 white lights, yes.
Now we have Jason, who is currently in 5th place, solidified already. He's pulling not for any position, but just for a 265 deadlift, which is 657.5 total today.
Yeah, it's been a tough day for him. Hopefully he can end it on a high.
ESS is getting loud. He's hyped. He's ready. SpongeBob socks are up.
Love to see it. Let's go, Jason. 265 kilos.
Come on, Jason. You have this. Believe in SpongeBob. Yes, grinds it. He's good for
Yeah.
it. That looked like a good lift to me.
And he had some room as well.
Exactly. Not the best day for Jason, but still ending the
Yeah.
day with a good deadlift. Now, we have Corey, who is currently in the first place for the 93s and is ahead by a decent amount. He's taken a 7.5 kilo jump just to secure his place and put a bit of pressure on anyone else that tries to take that first place position from him.
Yeah. I think that was a good move. He had a lot of stickiness at the top in
Now-
that lockout.
If he secures this, I believe that is safe for him to say he is first place. If he misses this lift, that leaves a lot of room for Charles and also Richard to both take first place from him. This matters a lot. He needs this for his team.
Yeah.
If Stronghold Ballarat wants to win the Premier bracket this year, he needs
right.
this.
He needs it. 277.5 kilos. Let's go, Corey.
He's just going to grind it out. He moves it. He's struggling. It's sticky. It's sticky.
He's moving still.
He's still moving
Oh,
it.
no. Stuck.
That leaves room for Charles at uplift and also Process, Richard, to come
Wow.
in for that first place. That leaves the door open.
What an upset with Stronghold Ballarat.
Now we have Dean pulling enough for uplift to secure the second place in the 105s. If he secures this, he gains another point.
Yeah, Dean is getting extremely amped up.
Uplift is cutting it very close with all the players today. He needs this deadlift.
So they opted to stay the same with their last attempt.
This is all he needs to secure that second place.
So it was a lockout issue. He just needs to stand up really tall. Come on, Dean.
This is for uplift to gain that one extra point. He locked it. What do the refs think?
Let's have a look.
Victor is happy. Team uplift. Team uplift now
Three
gains
white
one more
lights.
point. 3 white lights. Amazing work. Now we have Callum currently in third place and will stay in third place. This pool is just, I believe, could be possibly PR.
Yeah, 10 kilo PR for Callum Maynard.
Just for fun. No pressure.
I think it's a PR from a little bit ago. His last comp, he did just 265.
So it's going to be quite a large PR then. Now, after Callum, we have Toby. Now, for Stronghold Ballarat to secure their place in first, they're going to need Toby to pull 290.
It's getting really fired up. Last set for Callum here. All-time PB of 10 kilos for deadlift. It's moving. Does he get it? He stands up. It's a little bit sus. We'll see what the refs say.
Now, here's
Yeah.
2 red lights. Unfortunately, not there today. Still securing that third place regardless. Now, we have possibly the most important deadlift of the day. For Stronghold Ballarat to secure their first place, they need Toby to secure this deadlift. He's missed his first, he's missed his second. This is what he needs. 290, secure first place for Stronghold Ballarat. This
And-
is for everything for him.
Not only did he miss the opener, he had gone up as well after missing the same amount, gone up by 5 kilos, just to get that little bit extra lead that they missed.
That 5 kilos is to set him for first place.
Yeah.
So he's currently
Okay.
not on the board.
Wow.
If he goes opener, that would have been second place.
Yeah. So now they're trying to lift for first. It's like an all or nothing.
290. This is for Ballarat for everything,
Yeah.
for the entire competition.
Now-
Toby needs this. The pressure's on.
This is not a strength issue. This is a technique issue.
He's missed it twice on a soft lockout. Let's see if he can make it up for it. This is for everything.
Yeah. Bit of a wobble at the top. That's just. Yeah. You've got it, Toby.
Let's go, Toby. Come on.
Pull for the win. And
Does he
holds
have it? It looks good.
He gets
Does
it.
Ballarat Stronghold win the Premier Bracket this year? And they do. Toby earns it. First place. Stronghold Ballarat has been solidified. The crowd is crazy right now. Now,
What an insane lead up to that.
this is crazy. Stronghold Ballarat, their crowd, they were projected lower than 4th this year, and they came back the strongest team. Now, we
The
have
room is
placings.
absolutely electric.
Now we have placings for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. Process has the opportunity to take in the top 3. Now, the only other position that can change right now is Process from 4th to 3rd. Sorry, from 4th to 2nd. If Process wants to come 2nd, Richard needs to pull more than Corey at this point in time, and also more than Charles.
Yeah, I see. Well, Corey has been slowing down at the top, but Richard seems good for a little bit more room there in the deadlift.
Corey's has already done his 3rd attempt.
Yes, that's right. Will Woodrow here, 295 kilos, last deadlift for him today. Fights through it. Come on, Will. There we go. Locks it out. 3 white lights.
Slider.
What does this mean for Apex now?
Apex has still been in the same position. I
Yeah.
believe they are currently still within the top 10.
So they remain in the Premier bracket.
They will remain in the Premier bracket until next year. Now, the battle to watch out for right now is against Richard and Charles.
Yeah.
Charles Sanders has opted not to pull for 1st, but to pull for 3rd place instead. This will solidify him. He's currently in 4th place, and if Uplift wants that extra point, Charles is going to have to pull 295
Yeah.
for 3rd place. This leaves Richard the opportunity to take 2nd place for Process in the Challengers bracket.
Yeah, that'll be big for Process. And that could possibly bump them up to 2nd, is that right?
Yes, Process will be bumped up to 7th.
Charles coming out here, 295 kilos on the bar.
Now,
Fired up.
this will actually bump Uplift up into 10th place.
Oh, wow.
He pulls.
Wow,
gets it.
locks it out.
That was secured.
Smooth.
Charles has secured 3rd place for the 93 weight class.
So Uplift remains there in the Premier bracket, pushing Apex out, is that right?
1 second. I believe, actually no, sorry. They remain in the same position at this point in
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Now we
Massive day
have
for Charles.
Tyson Andrews, who is already in 1st place and has solidified his position. This is just a pull, just for the sake of the total.
Yep.
He's already 1st, that's already confirmed.
312 kilos, 0.5 kilos on the bar for Tyson Andrews. He'll be looking to go 9 for 9 as well.
Massive pull for him, 312.5 kilos.
Very smooth. It's huge. And that is a 2.5 kilo deadlift all-time PB for Tyson as well. What a massive day.
Now we have a very important pull happening right now. Richard for 315. This will secure Process Powerlifting in 2nd place. Sorry, this will secure them for third place if Richard pulls this deadlift.
Compound win. Jack Hamilton and Emily Louise Green. What about you on this room, I think?
That's huge. This is really important for process.
This is very important for process. This is
Come on,
important.
Richard.
Richard, this will secure them the top 3 position.
315 kilos on the bar.
He needs this. He knows he needs this. This is for a chance to win money. The prize,
Stuck through the middle there.
unfortunately, that's not secured. Now,
So close.
we have confirmed the top teams this year. We have Stronghold Ballarat in first place,
Yeah.
Compound Training Nutrition in second place, and Melbourne Uni in third place. Those are your top 3 for the Premier Bracket 2026 Team Champs. Now we have a few final deadlifts to still go on.
Nobody saw Melbourne Uni coming.
Nobody saw Melbourne Uni coming at all. Bar is loaded. This deadlift is just another training session for him.
Yep.
He's got worlds. He doesn't need to pull anything heavy. He's secured first. This is for fun.
Just a fun 9 for 9 day.
And probably the most hyped up SBD day he's probably ever done.
Yep. Three white lights.
Great job.
Bit of work, but he got it.
That gives him a 9:45 total. Now we have the final deadlift of the day. Charles. Team process. They've already secured their position. This is huge. This is for a 7.5 kilo PR for Charles. 3:45 deadlifts. Last deadlift of the day. It's hyped. The crowd's ready. This doesn't change any results at all. Process is still in the same position regardless. Charles is already first place. The bar is loaded for Charles. 7.5 kilo PB, 2.5 under his total PB. Let's go, Charles. This secures a PB for you.
Big deadlift for him.
Big deadlift. He pulls. Come on. Does he get it? Come on. Not enough today. Great job.
Charles has still had a
That
phenomenal day.
concludes your Team Champs 2026 Premier Bracket. The overall placing teams are Stronghold Ballarat in first place with 23 points. Compound Training Nutrition in second place for 21 points. And Melbourne Uni Lifting Club at third place with 18 points.
So Process and Melbourne Uni, they're all on 18 points. So was it the placings that, the placings that made them come out on top?
Yeah, because Melbourne Uni had won 5th place, but Process had won 6th place. They lost by 1 position.
Wow.
Very tight battle here. And that shows to show how complex and how, I guess, strategic you have to be for these competitions.
Really down to the wire there.
Exactly.
And just for the sake of going through the top 10, Process in 4th, Strength Collective in 5th, Defy Coaching in 6th, Stoic Sisters in 7th, the Strength Fortress 8th, the Strength Syndicate in 9th, and then Apex Powerlifting in 10th. So you'll see a lot of the Premier teams might get bumped down because there's quite a few Challengers teams that made it in the top 10 as well. And that's it. That concludes our Team Champs 2026. See you next year.